Hey fam, it's Raven your GS and thank you for locking into another Cyber Nerd show. Before we get started with the madness, if you really enjoy our shows, go ahead and subscribe on iTunes, give us a mad review and throw in a 5-star rating if you really enjoy our content and banter. It really helps more nerds finding us easier and quicker. Other than that, enjoy the show.
We are live. It's Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're locked into a TCM podcast.
It's Mr. Blitz Tech, and I'm ready.
We are live.
Guys, what's good? What's happening? It's Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And I'm Raven your GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome to episode 21 of the TCM podcast. How's everyone doing today?
I'm straight, man. Sunny outside, Sunday morning. What can we go wrong?
You know, I'd be better if someone would press play on the movie, you know, like every week during the podcast, we watch a movie, like there's a movie, well, we don't watch a movie, but the movie's on in it. But certain unprepared man can't even press play.
So unprepared, he brought notes today.
Other than that, I'm great. You said you brought notes.
I brought notes.
I mean, I see a Word document with some words on it. I don't know about notes. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Isn't that what notes kind of compromise of, like words that just...
1-0
1-0
to
for
Mr.
sure,
Blitz Tech.
for sure. That was a nice header in too, man. That was a nice header, man. What movie have we got on today?
X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Not bad, not bad.
All right, welcome the fam. Welcome back if you've been on the podcast before. Welcome if you are new. Hope you guys are having a great day. You can find the podcast now on Twitch. All on there for the man them, the girl them, every man them.
It's gal them.
Gal them.
He said girl them, you know.
Girl them. Girl them, man them, all the
Fam,
same,
you're
man.
from the ends, fam.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Where am I from then? Where am I from?
I said, oh, mate. I said, oh, mate. You said Geldam, fam. Wow. I died on the inside a little bit when you said, I couldn't even respond. Let me just be quiet, fam.
Wait. This is the person who's in charge of
The Urban Dictionary.
Wow.
Geldam.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys are in trouble, innit? You guys are in trouble still.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and also to check out the podcast, you can go to iTunes, check it out on our YouTube, Stitcher, and I'm forgetting one more place, aren't I? There's one more place.
Well, we're trying to branch out to other places right now, so it's in the works, it's in the pipeline. We're trying to figure out the best places to put everything in life, basically.
And just before this gets any more disrespectful, shout out to all the Patreons out there, guys. Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds, dearly loves you guys, and I want to shout you guys out. You guys keep this ship afloat. This podcast comes to you weekly now, thanks to you guys. Thank you for your undying love, support, and commitment to the TCM fam.
An update to the Patreons, thanks to you, I now have a editing assistant, we can call it.
Yeah. In fact, you know what? It's actually a good point to raise up, guys.
Yeah.
We just recently passed one of our second goal on Patreon. That's to have 50 patrons. At 50 patrons, we can support getting a support editor. So we now have another editor. So if you ever hear Raven crying about editing again, he's just doing it for sympathy. I'm putting that out there right now. The Patreon goal has been passed. He's got help. That's the end of that.
You know what the truth to that is?
See, look, here we go.
You know what the truth to that is?
Boy.
What do you think is going to happen when there's more help? More videos. So regardless, until I get a team, until I get a bagger man, you know, and get them to help me out, yeah, because it's two, man. How many videos are we dropping now? Like real life now. How many videos are we dropping a week now?
So you're not doing that. No, you're not doing that. No. You got to settle for at least one Patreon goal before you start putting that I need a team.
You already started with the
Nah, look at it.
Look. Okay. All right. So since January, since the beginning of this year, right? Every week, right? We shoot and then like we have a backlog. We've never had a backlog like that, like we have right now, right? So how many videos are we dropping? And this, like, not even counting Patreon only. Like, man's dropping, like, we're averaging like 2.5 videos a day, fam. A day. That's not even counting streams. I know. Because you're not here editing, so you're not aware the amount of. Bro, we literally have a backlog.
Who are you talking to right now?
Backlog. I'm talking to you because you're over here talking about.
Who are you talking to me about? I don't know about the backlog. Allow yourself, fam. Because I'm the one bringing it. No. Allow yourself.
If you're coming to tell me, like, listen, I know the amount of videos that need to be put out, so don't come and tell me about a man don't need a team. Man needs a team,
like you said,
man needs a team.
Listen, I never said you didn't need a team.
I
said you need to chill.
No, I don't.
You need to chill for at least one Patreon goal, fam. Man got what you wanted. You got some help. Now allow it.
I got help. I got help. I need more help.
You got help. Now allow it.
No, I don't.
About man don't know how many videos is coming out, fam.
So do you guys think that one assistant? I'm still not going to be here until 5 a.m.
I'm not saying you're not going to be up till 5 a.m. I'm saying you got help in it. So don't try to come at me in it. Because without me, there's no Patreon. There's nothing.
Listen,
there's nothing.
Don't be trying to dismiss what man's doing over here, innit? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Man's out here begging for sympathy when you've got help.
I don't need sympathy. I need help.
Guys, you know what's going on in it. You guys can hear. You guys know what's going on.
All right, look.
And back to your regularly scheduled podcast.
Why you guys like this, man? You guys just can't be sensible.
You guys, I'm here just sipping water, you know. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to be relaxed.
Smart.
This is only the beginning. Shout out to the rest of the gang, the TCN fam, the followers, the subscribers, all of you guys. Thank you very much for what you do, your comments.
Bro, are you allergic to the word Patreon? Are you allergic to it?
You just what? No,
I want you to say it.
Shout out to the Patreon fam.
Thank you. Jesus.
It was actually in my notes, but then you kind of just great crashed the party.
Bruv, because it's not high enough in your notes.
It is high enough.
It's not high enough. If the podcast has been running for 5 minutes and I ain't heard the word Patreon, I'm jumping in. That's it. That's it.
You know what, next time, the first thing I'm mentioning, first thing is the Patreon.
That's the kind of respect they need. That's what you should do.
That's what they're going to do.
They're more important than you, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, cool. They're more important than me. You hear that, guys?
Disclaimer: I don't know. It might be about equal, to be honest. Wait.
Wow.
I don't know. Wow. Patreon's definitely more important than Mr. Blitz.
All right, cool. There you go. Sure. You guys are the third man. I'm the fourth.
Guys, jump in the comment section below and let us know who do you think's more important than Patreons or Mr. Blitz.
Out the
I'm no longer on the sofa.
It's bad.
No longer on the sofa. All right, cool. So the topic for today is the games for 2019. A whole load of games.
You know what's funny? On the note says the games for 2018.
I know, right?
I just want to put it out there, you know.
Did
someone, proofread this?
Yeah, someone proofread it a lot. I don't know if someone changed it.
All I think should happen right now is I'm not going to say it definitely needs to happen, but I'm saying that 1-0 that we gave to Mr. Blitztech, I feel like it should just be reversed. It should have been an offside goal. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I think, innit? Because man's got games of 2018 and the 2019 podcast. So these are probably my notes from 2018's podcast remixed, innit? But I'm not going to guarantee it. I'm just saying this sounds like an offside goal to me, innit?
Nah.
Shout out to shout out to everyone who's not well versed on soccer or football. Do you know what? An offside goal is the equivalent to pass interference on a touchdown. That's for everyone. You get me?
All right, cool. So we're gonna go through some games that have been announced for 2019. Then we're gonna go through some games that are meant to be coming out for this year, and we're gonna see if we are sure if they're gonna come out or not. We're going to go through some games we think will be well received, not going to do so well. If you got a day one, we just go from there.
Calm.
All right, cool. So let's go through some games, and we're going to give it a yay or a nay for this year. So obviously we've already been through Jan, and I just want to see you guys' opinions on, let's see, Resident Evil.
Is that wait, sorry, okay. But is that nay yay or nay for what? For playing it or liking it, or like what's
your genuine feel on the game? Like if what you've seen on the game, if you played it, if you're gonna get it, that kind of feel. So if you've seen it and you're like, oh, that looks good, I'll give it a yay. If you've seen it and it looks kind of terrible to you, you know what? I guess a nay. Okay,
now did you take in consideration the GS? Because
course, yes.
I'm the least so. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think you you took in consideration myself in it when you was
No,
the
most of these
yay.
games you've either seen or you've kind of heard of before.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that majority of these are here for you. So
Alright.
yeah, okay, let's start with Resident Evil 2. What do you guys think?
Yeah, with Resident Evil 2, can you start in it? Because you've played the one-shot demo, right?
Yeah, I have, and
See, I've downloaded the one-shot demo, but I haven't got around to play it because I've been on Until Dawn and an Anthem demo that got dropped last weekend, innit? So what are your general thoughts on the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo?
yeah, so just from playing the demo, it really has come back like true to form. The graphics are super mad with this RE engine that Capcom are using at the moment. It's horrific again. Like the graphics are mad. The zombies are, how can I put it? More like they got more endurance on them. So even headshots can't stop them. Like with one headshot, it's kind of mad like that. Obviously they got dark moments. The music just gives you that horror feel. And just from playing the demo alone, I would actually pick this game up. I recommend any kind of Resident Evil fan or anyone of the fan of the genre to pick it up too. So it gets a yay from me.
Okay, now did we do a trailer for this?
Don't think so.
I'm pretty sure we didn't do a trailer reaction for Resident Evil.
So we didn't do a trailer reaction. I haven't seen anything about this. So what am I supposed to say about this game?
You never heard of Resident Evil?
No, like I've heard. Come on, man's heard about it. But my question is like, if I haven't done a trailer reaction for it, I haven't played a demo, I haven't pretty much seen anything about it. Like, how am I supposed to answer yay or nay?
You've not seen anything Resident Evil 2?
No, I legitly I haven't. Like, have we spoken about it? Like us, like have we like spoke about the game?
I don't know, but I'm guessing you must have seen some kind of Resident Evil, right?
Yo, gets it. This is what I'm talking about. You didn't take man's consideration. Now I'm saying over here like I don't know anything about the game. Like, so I can't say yay or nay.
I thought you would have saw at least something from Resident Evil. Like, have you played any Resident Evils back in the day?
Yeah, like fam, man was a kid, bruv. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like since then, like, come on, G.
So you not heard of the one-shot demo?
You're talking to the person who plays the least games, fam,
But
and you want to talk one shot.
pretty-
What's a one shot demo, fam? Like, what's a what? Like, do you think I know that? Do you think I know what's a one shot demo? This is the first time I've heard of this term, fam.
This guy, can you look it up there? Can you go look it up? Because I'm pretty sure you've played or done something with Resident Evil.
This is mad. This is mad.
Joe, what do you think of Resident Evil 2?
I'm interested. All right, so I think I haven't really been following the Resident Evil franchise. The things that I do see about it, I think are cool. Like, I'm more of the third person action and adventure type of game. That is good for me. So when they said, I think this game used to be Resident Evil 2, the original, didn't used to be third person, did it?
Yeah, it used to be third person, but the cameras used to be very static. So you go into one area and it'll be like in the corner or something.
And then how's the camera move on this one?
Over your shoulder.
So wasn't there a different style of Resident Evil games where it wasn't third person? Didn't they have that demo? What demo came out where it was like it was first person and you got to get through the house? And I think
Resident Evil 7.
That was Resident Evil 7.
Mm.
See that? Okay, so that kind of horror game turns me off totally. The kind of first person.
Right. Okay.
First person. But with the third person thing, much like Until Dawn, even though Until Dawn is more narrative based, controlling a third person character is more interesting to me in it. So from what I've seen in this game, it doesn't really jump out to me because I'm not super into the horror games. But where you're just a dude, you're a police officer in this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're playing as the police officer with a gun and stuff, I could see myself playing this, but this is going to be one of those Patreon requested Joe plays as opposed to one of the, I'm just going to pick this up and buy this because this game looks scary as hell, mate. And right now, I'm like, people hit me up on Twitter like, yo, Joe, when's the next Until Dawn playthrough? I'm scared. I need to play this game once a week, mate. Like,
Yo, fam, I saw your stream, bro.
Bruv.
Like, you just,
and the thing is, yeah,
it's too much.
I haven't played a horror game. I don't even, The Last of Us ain't even a horror game, innit? It's just got scary parts in it. This thing here, you're on edge, yeah, already, because you know something can happen at any moment. And this is what's crazy, because I'm ready to be scared and they still get me, fam. So, and in Until Dawn, you're not even controlling the actions your character does. So it's like, man can't even fight back. Like, if your character wants to run, you've just got to run with them. If they want to trip over, in Resident Evil, you can fight back. So it's going to be that moment where you get jumped, so people could visibly see someone jump out at me get so scared, lose my mind, and just not know how to shoot for like 30 seconds. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to be in that scenario.
Is it like real life situation, like that kind of reaction?
What, in Resident Evil?
No, the game where you have no control. Or you
Yeah. So in Resident Evil, this is more like your God of War, as in something happens, you react. Do you know what I'm saying? Not
the
just
other one you can't.
Yeah, and the other one is narrative based. Like you're just, you make the decisions, but
based on their personality.
Based on their personality, but the hand-to-hand actions is not you. So for that aspect, I'd be interested in playing this, but I am still going to play the one-shot demo still as soon as I get done with Until Dawn.
All right, cool. I got a question here because I think since we've been playing this game, bare people been getting at me. Yo, Raven, play a scary game. Now, is there something that happened like while you were streaming this? Because I don't understand why they keep coming at me to play a scary game.
Yeah. All right. So basically, do you know what? Yeah, this wasn't just while I was playing. I think there was a long time when we did the Last of Us 2 trailer reaction. I think that's when this all started.
Yeah, that's it.
Because of your take on horror movies, and I think people in the TCN fam community generally just think, oh, Raven can't be scared. Like, I think from your views on The Nun and Halloween and horror movies, they just think you can't be scared. So then they was like, when they seen your reaction at The Last of Us 2, and then we spoke about The Last of Us 1 and how you didn't want to play it because of the clicker things, people were like, oh wow, we need to get Raven to play a horror game. And then they, I guess because they got me into playing it, they're like, oh man, look how scared Joe is, we need to see Raven on this level. So then I think I was talking to the people on the stream, and we kind of came up with an idea that me and you haven't really spoke about properly. No, me and the community came up with something that me and you haven't spoken about properly, and that is that maybe we should do like a fundraiser to raise money, and if we hit the target, then you'll play a scary game. So it's just a concept right now. It's just a concept.
Okay, so what is the what's the purpose of raising the funds? Is that something like to incentivize, man?
Yes, it's an incentive.
So that's not for like a new pacemaker or anything.
So
it might be for a pacemaker,
and that's what we're about to get at. Because this is gonna get real out of control. Because alright, cool. Say man says yes to this year, fam. I might not even live to use those funds in the first place. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about the difference between movies and games. Movies, I'm just there watching. Games, I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm controlling the character. That means like there's like a connection. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally in the game. I'm not just there, like I'm connected. Movies, I'm not connected because there's nothing there to show, like to connect me to what's going on. And majority of the stuff that happens in the movie is stupid anyway. They even make sense. Why are you running towards the left, fam? You know you soon be going there. Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll make me laugh. Like, stuff like that'll make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, all these scary movies is like the scary movies. Like, it's just funny, fam. While games is real life. Yeah, that game, I just remember when you guys were talking about that. Fam, it's peak. Like, you gotta, like, sneak around. What game was I playing with, I can't remember. It's the Ninja. It's a ninja game. But it's a very stealth. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, Sam?
Well, recently.
Yeah, I played like maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, Thief.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Fam, that still gets to me, bruv. Like, even though it's a very stealth game, like, bruv, like, cause it's quiet and there is like that ghosty like voice element. Bruv, I'm still like, yo, like, I'm very like I'm paranoid about it. So imagine something like Resident, bruv. I'll die on this stream, bro. And then the cyber nerds will shut down because we're done for, fam. Like, come on, bro. Allow them things there. Ooh.
Oh, man said I'll die on the stream, you know.
That's crazy. Jesus. Like, take for example, Kingdom Hearts. Bruv, I literally could not play Kingdom Hearts for more than 2 hours because it gets to me. Like, I get overwhelmed. And that's a joyful game, fam. You know what I'm saying? Whenever there's a new transformation or something, like my heart starts racing. I'm literally in the game, bruv.
You are done for,
You know what I'm
mate.
saying? Bruv, that my first stream, bruv. I can't remember what happened. Bruv, I literally had to take like 5 minutes just to like bring my heart pace down, bruv. So imagine playing this game. Are you mad? Allow them things, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless you're gonna get me to quit my job or something so I can do this 24 hours. I don't know what's worth for me to just be here, bro. You guys gonna put me in a wheelchair or something, bro. I don't know. Pacemaker and them things there, bro. That's mad.
Ooh. So Joe, did we get a yay or nay from you
For Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'd play Resident Evil. Yeah, man. That's yeah, man. Thumbs up.
I want like listen. Yeah, I understand the whole.
Yeah, Patreon requested only though. Patreon requested only. I'm not just doing that for fun. No way. Yeah,
that demo alone.
See, I think see. See, Joe. See what Joe's doing because he knows like, like okay.
Look, man. Listen, my thinking. Listen, this is my.
I would
thoughts
do
on
it,
the
but
whole
it would
scenario.
have to be like something special. Like I don't want to, because obviously, like the way I always see stuff is to do stuff like for the family, the community, and stuff. You know, that's why we're here in the first place. But I also know the situation I'm gonna be in. And I know how I am when I'm emerged with something. So if I am going to play, and I'm gonna put it out there to you guys, if I am going to play, I don't know, Resident Evil, is that a game what were they requesting?
We hadn't decided the game.
Oh,
yet.
you
We hadn't decided the exact game.
But if you want me to play something like that, it has to be worthwhile, innit? Like I don't know what kind of ideas you guys, but it has to be worthwhile for me to do that. Because come on, man, I know what kind of situation I'm gonna be in.
And this is what I'm saying now. A man gets into the games, fam. So my logic is like, Patreon. Like, I don't want to keep going on about patrons, even though man loves you a lot, yeah. But like, these man keep the ship afloat, yeah. These man are making the tires move round. So if you man want me to be scared for 6 hours a week,
Come on, G.
man, I'll do it. I'll do it. No qualms. After Until Dawn, do you know what? I might just make a weekly horror streams. Like on Monday evenings, man's just gonna play scary games.
That's all right,
do you know what I'm saying? Or maybe a Friday night, something like that. If I ain't got games, something like that. I'm cool with that, isn't
I
it?
tell you what, someone needs to do a poll and put it out there.
You're gonna lose.
What do you mean I'm gonna lose?
What kind of poll you talk about? For which one of us is gonna play?
No, I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking like what kind of game to play and if that's something they want.
Oh, okay.
Bruv, that's already, them polls already coming out, fam. They want the horror games, fam. They want to see man scared, fam.
Alright.
There's a bucket load too, like.
Bruv, there is a bunch of horror. Bruv, Until
make
Dawn
it
came out
happen.
in 2015,
Make it
mate.
happen.
It's mad.
Oh, gosh. So nothing from you, Raven, for Resident Evil 2?
Unless I'm gonna leave this for the fam, innit? If they want a yay or a nay. So that's up to them. I'll let them answer that.
All right, cool. So next on the list, we got Kingdom Hearts 3. This is kind of cheating anyway because you guys have been seeing the stream. We got an early one already. So let's go to the thoughts and Joe. What's up?
But nah, man. Kingdom Hearts is cool, man. It looks good. It looks fun when you guys play it. I'm not playing it though.
So that's a Nathan New, yeah?
No, it's not. No, it's a you can get a thumbs up, bruv. You man like to get, bruv. I've got nothing against Kingdom Hearts besides it's not for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
When did they lose you?
Bruv, it's just
Because I remember you're the one who introduced me to the game.
I introduced you to Kingdom
and you never
Hearts.
saw that game ever again in your life.
That's fine.
And it wasn't even your game.
What do you mean it weren't my game? It was
I
mine.
saw you borrowed off someone and
You're
then
mad, mate.
Was it
that
yours?
was mine, bruv.
Really?
That was mine.
So who's because remember I took the guide.
You took my guide and game.
Wow.
Listen,
heard.
so I got into Kingdom Hearts because when I was younger, I was massively into Final Fantasy. Shout out to man like Mr. Blitzdeck for putting man onto Final Fantasy 7. I got to give man that credit. Final Fantasy 7 and
is this
8.
the first time you've been nice to someone?
Bro, that wasn't being nice. I was just giving him a credit for a real life event that took place.
That's how deep it is. Like when man's
take that,
giving
I'll
him
take that.
credit, like that's a nice
He
thing.
doesn't do things that deserve credit very often.
I'll still take that though.
And this even what we're talking about was 20 years ago, mate. 20 years ago.
20 years later, he gets a nice pat in the back.
So maybe 20 years from now, I'll be saying, "Oh, he did something good for the Cybernauts."
There
You know what I'm
go.
saying?
Thank you very much. I'll take that
Anyway,
too.
so yeah, he put me on. So I was massively into it. One of my biggest issues with Kingdom Hearts was the combat. Like, I feel like the combat is like a lot of where the RPG kind of combat has gone to is it's too messy for me. And what I liked about the back in the day Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10 combat was slow, strategic. It was chess, man. It was chess. And now I feel like it's just like you can button bash and get through. And I never wanted them games to go that direction in it. So I think after the novelty of what Kingdom Hearts wore off, the whole fighting with Hercules and all those characters. After that wore off and seeing man like Sephiroth and Cloud, I kind of just was just like, yeah, I'm not really into this. Like the combat's not keeping me in, and it got more combat focused. Do you know what I'm saying? The combat got bigger and bigger each time, and I just weren't into it for an RPG like that. So that's why I kind of jumped off.
All right, cool, Raven. Kingdom Hearts 3. What do you think?
Well, that's a silly question to ask, isn't it?
I just want you to let the
Because
podcast
that was a day one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a day one. I haven't played as much as I would like to, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy that I'm not playing it every day like that, because I'm so overwhelmed. Like the story's just too much, bruv. It's just too much. And you know what I love? Like the scenes, what they've done is the scenes are a lot longer. Like telling the story, because obviously they're wrapping things up. So they got to tell a lot more story and like tying things up. Bruv, it's just too much. It is too much. And that's just story. Like going into graphics, moves, like everything, bruv, it's just too peak. You know what I'm saying? So this was a day one for me. And I'm so happy it's here, man. I mean, good Lord. Man, I had to wait like 14 years, bruv. Like, you know what? Yeah, I know it's like they took way too long. But from what I've got so far, yeah, and you know they did all the little side bits that some of them I didn't even play, bruv. But like a lot of stuff I'll go through and I'm like, raw, like it makes so much sense, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's parts I'm like, what is he talking about? But then I'll get to another scene where it's like, it touches on something that I've covered. Bruv, it's too much. It's too much. And maybe they were right. Maybe because this is very story driven. And because there's so many ties, so many twists, so many things that happen. Maybe they were right to take this long just to get things right, bruv. Because I swear down here, I have never, ever seen a story like this, bruv. And I'm a story, bruv. I don't think I've ever come up something across like this, bruv. It's too deep. It's too deep. And even if you haven't played this game ever, bruv, I don't know. I don't know what you need to do with your life. Just, I don't know. I don't know if you have to rewind time to play or play this one, then go play the other ones. I don't know. Is there a edition where you get all of them in one?
Yeah, there is. There's like the story so far. There's 1.5. There's 2.5. There's 2.8. There's loads of like additions to.
And they just can get hold of that one edition, and then they just get to play everything in life.
Yep.
See, that's what I should have done, man. That's what I should have done. Real life. That's what I should have done.
So yay or nay from you?
What kind of? I'm playing the game, fam.
I just want you to like answer it. Like
you
can still hate it while you're playing it. It happens, isn't it? Like people be like, oh, you know what?
Bruv, didn't you just hear what I just said, fam? What are we talking about?
I just want you to answer the question.
Cool. Yay.
Thank you very much.
Yay. Is that better?
Thank you very much. Yeah,
all right.
That's what I like to hear.
Cool.
All right, cool. So Kingdom Hearts 3, I also picked it up day one. Been waiting for this game for a long time. I think number 2 came out in 2005. And then we had all these other editions in between, like Birth by Sleep, 2.8. These guys were just like, yeah, it's coming. I think there was even a delay as well. Wasn't it meant to come like last year or something like that? And they were like, oh no, it got delayed again. This game got delayed like so many times, but yeah, I'm glad it's here too. Graphics are mad, story is good, the combat is even better. Like I'm always spazzing out with the moves they come from. Like every time you go to another world, they got like another move for you. A Kingdom Blade or what do you call it? A blade gives you another move. Like you said, I'm glad that the wait was like worth it, because like it's not like they kind of kept on the same level or the same pace. They upped up everything. Like everything seems seamless. The only thing I don't like at the same time is like it does seem a bit more like, how can I explain it? Dumbed down in some areas. I'm like, really? Like you got me that doing this kind of stuff, but
well, like
that,
what?
I don't know. Just,
Wait. You're way further away, so keep it
okay.
to yourself.
All right,
Keep it
cool.
to yourself.
Yeah. For me, it just feels a bit dumbed down. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll run with it. Don't matter.
You man said this game was worth waiting 14 years for.
Yes.
Shut up, man.
Yes.
You man don't believe. There's no way you man honestly
said
believe
it.
that, fam.
I just said it.
14 years.
I'm glad it skipped PS3 era and it came to this one.
That's nonsense, man. Bro, I don't care if you say it or not. I don't care if the game's good or not, bro. That's not real.
How's man gonna
14 years,
How's
bro.
man gonna try to override
was
what I
worth
just
it.
said?
A
Like,
decade plus.
I'm glad there was games in between that I enjoyed and then played this one.
bruv,
It came. I'm playing it. I'm happy.
Bro, you ain't even finished the game.
I don't have to finish the game.
See, that's nonsense. You don't have to finish the game. So what if the story just falls apart at the end? What if it's whack?
That's a goddamn
There's-
shame.
I'm just asking, and that's what I'm saying.
That's a shame.
Bro,
I
man hasn't
guarantee
played.
you 100% that's not the case.
I'm not saying it is the case, but man is not even.
There's
Man ain't even finished the team.
Bruv,
Man's 2 hours into the game, still gassed off excitement of buying,
that's
of
not
having the
bruv,
game.
That's bruv.
To say that the game was worth 14 years. Bruv, can I finish
where
my-
it is.
can I get
Because what you're
can I get
saying
what I'm
don't even
saying
make
off?
sense, bruv.
Can I get what I'm saying off?
You're not even playing the game or going through the emotions of it. Man's, what if, bruv, if we said it's worthwhile, it was worthwhile, bruv. That is it. That is it. No one can override what I've just said, bruv. No one. Story is peak, even though I haven't even played
You
other
haven't
games.
finished the story. How can you say the story's peak if you haven't finished the story?
Because that's how great it is right now. And there is no way it'll deep down. I guarantee you.
But like I said
guarantee
anyway,
you.
I feel like the evaluation that you man are giving of the game can't be correct due to the fact the game's not finished, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That's it. And do you know what's
I've
funny?
been to the future
I
and
felt-
seen that
that's
the
cool.
end of the game.
That's cool. The thing what's funny about that is when man was playing Red Dead Redemption, the whole way through the game, I was like, this game's better than God of War. Until I finished the game and I was like, raw, this game's not better than God of War. And the thing with that is, I legitimately thought the Red Dead Redemption was better because the story in Red Dead Redemption, next level peak, is sick, it's sick, it's sick. Do you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I actually finished the story, sat back, thought about it some more, that I was just like, oh yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And came to my final decision on like what I thought my game of the year was, innit? So I'm just like, I don't really understand, innit? How man could just say
with Red Dead, and I always said it's like every time I was playing, I was like, and people were asking, I was like, up till now, this is not bad. It's not bad.
that's
it's not
fine,
bad.
but
It's
for
not bad.
you haven't played
And-
the other Red Dead, so
and-
I'm gonna put that on you.
and that's fine. And I was like, and the more I played, the longer it took, and I was like, fam, this is. It was like it was getting less and less and less and less and less for me. And at the end, because even I was mad at the game. I was like, yo, there were certain elements I wanted to do. There were certain pathways I wanted to take, and it wouldn't allow me and stuff. And I was like, and then it got to one point I accepted what it was, and I was like, yeah, like it's just not, it's no way better than God of War. But that was just through my experience playing the game, and because already I'd played God of War.
I feel like something's got to be fully experienced before you're given a final judgment.
No,
on
and
it,
I agree with you, and that makes sense. Obviously, with everything like obviously you got to complete something, but like it's just I don't know what it is about the game, bruv. Like it's just because they're tying in things so well. Like there's no way you can just go off the rail, bruv. Like it's just not possible. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like
No,
it's just like,
no, I don't.
Like it's just
No, I don't. You just said you've got to experience the whole thing, but then
You
you
do.
said,
You know,
but then,
because- no,
but
like-
then you're saying,
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like the way things are happening, the way the stories are coming together, bruv. And I haven't even played like the side ones, and it's just too deep. Like my heart is racing, bruv. Like I said, it's just something that I'm like just feeling it. Like it's just in my soul. Like I'm saying, like this has captured my soul. Like on some Doctor Strange stuff, bruv. And it just feels so right that there is no way they can go wrong.
Well, so I'm gonna give it a yay. Loving the game so far.
I love when we have a conversation. It just goes drops dead like yo, and then this is where the fam comes in. Are those guys all right? Like, do you guys see all the time
All
we
the
get comments?
time,
Like,
like-
oh, there was a comment this week. It's like, oh, your friendship is fake because like the atmosphere in the room is just crazy. I'm like, yo, like we're passionate about this, fam. It's about to happen at some point. It's
Well,
bad.
how are you to your friends if you have to say stuff like that? If you can't like say anything to your friends, are you really friends then?
First things first, we're not friends, innit? I just want to put it out there. I'm not friends with Sam or Joe. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Innit? We're not friends. We're not friends.
All right, swiftly moving on. In Feb, we are dropping. Well, about to drop is Anthem.
Wasn't there another game in January?
No. I had to tailor it because certain men might not have played the game or heard about it.
What do you mean you had to tailor it? Wait, didn't something just get edited just now?
Really? What? Anyway, in Feb.
No, listen. You already done the thing.
Uh-huh.
You're already not taking me in consideration, so leave the thing there, innit? Unless
now I'm taking into consideration. Now you want to
No, that's too late. We're
It's
here.
too late.
We're
It's
here.
edited. It's out.
What's going on, Joe? I talk to your brother, bruv. No, put the thing back, bruv. Put the
Too
thing
late.
back.
It's gone,
Put the
innit?
thing.
No,
Look at him. Look, man's
Tell it to
literally
someone.
editing the
I
notes.
try to help them out,
live.
and now you don't want it.
Bruv, just listen. You
can't
listen.
win.
But you two are gamers. There's people out there. That's fine. Listen, everybody knows Raven don't play games like that. Yeah.
And now everyone knows. Now it's
but that's
cool.
fine. But then
so
you,
now I want your
but there's-
opinion on every
but there's
single game
you
that's
two.
on the list.
But there's you two. You know what I'm saying? You've made the mistake
There's us
already.
three.
Listen.
There's us three.
Listen, fam. You
You're
made
on
a
the
mistake
podcast
already.
too.
You made the mistake already. Just leave the thing.
I've erased that mistake.
Fam, look, okay.
I've erased that mistake.
All right, cause your
It
podcast.
happens.
You do your thing.
Thank you very
This
much.
is mad.
So we're moving on swiftly to Anthem. And since someone's
How
been
you
so
gonna
loud
black on
about
man?
it,
Sorry, how you gonna black on man? And then when he tries to accommodate you, you're gonna black on him again.
this is the life I have to live with Raven, Like I try to help man, he don't want it. I don't want to help man, he don't want it. You know what I mean? Like,
I was already looking into the.
and now I help you, now one wants me to bring it back. So since you want so much help, Anthem. Raven, what are you saying about Anthem?
Anthem looks super lit. Although you man didn't let me jump
here
in
we
the other
go.
day with you, man. You know what? Yeah, I actually got a few messages on the site. Like, Raven, are you all right? Like, you see my? No, I'm being serious. I can show you guys the messages. Next man to hit me on Facebook, yo man, like that man didn't let you play, blah blah. I'm like,
we didn't let him
and I was like, no, I'm cool, man. Look, I'm going to stream Kingdom Hearts on Twitter. Like it's fine. Let them do the thing. You know what I'm saying? They're having fun. I'm about to go have my own fun, innit? And that's what I did. But Anthem looks sick, bro. From what I saw, it looks sick. To me, I have to say nay because I'm not gonna play it like that unless things are changed and we end up doing the stream with the fam, which is a very possible thing to do. But besides that, it's a nay for me because, I got Kingdom Hearts, then I've got the Division 2 coming up. So I'm calm.
Cool. Joe, what are you saying?
This is very interesting. This is very interesting because from the first time I saw Anthem, back when we done a trailer reaction, maybe like 9 months ago, I was like, this game's going to be lit. And the demo's lit. Besides all of the technical issues, like the demo crashing and stuff like that I'm sure will be sorted out by the time the real game comes out and like creatures being able to shoot through walls and solid objects. As soon as all of that stuff gets sorted out, I think this game's going to be lit. But obviously, due to the fact I'm on an EA boycott, and I know someone in the comment section is going to jump in and be like, EA are not making this game. EA are distributing this game from what studios? BioWare produced the game and EA distribute it. Therefore, it's an EA product. Yeah?
Okay.
If you don't know how that works, that's how that works. So when I'm on an EA boycott, it means I'm not playing it. Then someone was going to jump in the comments and be like, well, why are you playing the demo? The demo's free. Do you know how much money goes into EA's pockets when the demo's downloaded? 0. Yeah? So
I'm gonna put a question to you that I put to Sam.
Go ahead.
The other day. If EA hits man up,
yeah,
and be like, yo, your streams are lit. There is people who said, they're buying this game off your back, off your streams. Here's the deal, or here's the game. What's the situation there?
Here's what game?
Like the
Anthem.
Anthem.
So what, they just give us Anthem for free and they say live stream it?
There's something in the back end for the cybernerds.
Listen, realistically, yeah, nah.
What would you say?
I don't want no one to be like, Joe's lying. It depends what is in this deal and what, like, do you know what I'm saying? Because when I think about it, yeah, someone will be like, you'd be dumb not to take it. The reason that I wouldn't be dumb is because man's about ethics, morals and stuff like that, and integrity.
Yep.
And integrity is something that is so important to me in my life, man. And I don't feel like enough people these days stand by their word and their integrity, fam. EA have caused me hundreds of hours of stress, pain, bruv. It's
Real
you
life.
man are
Real
laughing.
life.
This
No,
is
real life.
real.
No, game is
This
real
is
life.
real.
Real life.
Bruv, this is not just on Star Wars, fam. All the other games, fam, they've cost man money, like mental strain, just issues, fam. Now, all of that stuff me going through is worth more than a $60 game, fam. So unless I felt the contract that they was delivering to us made up for all of those issues, I'd be icy.
And more.
Yeah, no, and
Compensation,
more,
basically.
and more. Yeah, bruv. I'd be looking at this is compensation for everything we've ever done to you. But do you know what? The main issue after that would be is that EA's practices would still be the same after.
Right.
So they may have corrected it for me personally or the three of us, but those issues are still out there happening to other gamers that don't have a platform that we have. So I would just sit down with these EA people and be like, look, if you're gonna bring it to us, you have to understand what kind of content we produce. We produce real content and we tell our real feelings. So if I might say negative things about EA and the way you guys are distributing this game. If you guys are cool with that, then I'm fine going into this deal. If you're not, and it's a thing where I got to rate your game 5 out of 5 and all that other, I'm sorry I can't be part of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I got to be real with the scenario. So there's that in it.
No, and that's something that we've done before. We've said no to big companies before, like just trying to take the mic, trying to use our content and stuff like that. So, I just wanted to put it out there, and obviously I feel the same way. Because obviously we represent, our community and stuff like that. So it wouldn't make sense for us to say, yeah, but man, still shysting everybody else. Like, so thank you for that answer, man. I think that answer kind of like bounces off all three of us, innit? So can't appreciate that.
The man's not on it. So basically, yeah, demo looks lit. Played it for what? About 6 hours total. Super lit. Fun to play with a team, as you would think. Also, I'm gonna timestamp in the stream, the first Anthem demo stream, when we had 3 players on the game and we offered Raven if he wanted to play and he said no. I'm gonna actually timestamp because I was watching the stream back.
It was too late.
I was gonna time. I was watching the stream back and I said,
don't try to bring me in like some side piece, bro. Nah, bro, that's not happening. I'm
just gonna timestamp that.
First thing, man snaked me out of the group.
I was no part of that.
You got an invite, fam.
I got the invite, and then what happened? I was in. Remember when Joe was sound testing, and then what happened?
What happened?
I was kicked out. I wasn't there anymore. Or you, man, one day. I think I was at the party by myself.
I don't get notifications on my screen, so I don't know what happened.
So that's that. And then when I'm finally finished working on the videos, no, you can't come in. Oh, but once someone gets kicked out because something happened, because the system crashed or something, now you want to bring me in? Nah, it's all right, fam. You can stamp whatever you want, but I'm not a side piece thing in it. Man's out here, so when I'm gonna say, just when I asked Raven to join, it was before someone got kicked out. I'm just gonna say that. So how did it go? I'm not involved. From full? How did it go from full to 3 man now?
I'm not involved.
Was the game wasn't even started?
I'm not involved. I'm just saying, bruv, before we started playing, there was 3 man, and I'm just saying, I don't know what happened with who got kicked out and who not. The fact of the matter was, I'm in this live stream. I say, Raven, do you want to join? This was before the fiasco with when we had 4 man and then it didn't. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna timestamp that for all of you guys. Anyway.
Raven, while I'm working, how am I supposed to join in?
Anthem.
Please.
So Anthem is a yay for me. EA is a nay for me.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
So that's what I'm going with. That's my answer.
Anthem, like just playing the demo alone, seeing all the videos that they've kind of brought out and stuff, the game does look super, super good. Graphically wise, like they've done an amazing job. With all the kind of stuff with the looting and monsters and stuff, done an amazing job. I think they're trying to compete with, again, like games like Destiny and the Division 2. I would say it's kind of up there. Like, it's fun with a team. I didn't really play without a team. Like, I think you'd have to play with like mics and stuff to kind of get the full experience, because it's kind of weird if you go into a team you can't communicate with anyone. Like, especially on hard difficulty. The way he was playing on, I was like, you need to communicate, or you're just gonna get like done and dusted, and then you won't have any fun anyway. So that aspect, I liked it, and it gets a yay from me. But I've been hearing some kind of news already that skins that are just like blue or red or whatever are costing like £20. Like, so this is why I'm not buying the game. This is why I'm not buying any EA games. And even if Titanfall was to come out, I ain't buying that either. Like, that's how deep it's gone, because I love Titanfall 2. And it was like nothing, like you could buy stuff in that game, but it's all cosmetics, isn't it? And even then, it wasn't even expensive. So how are they coming to like something like Anthem, knowing it's going to be making like players happy, what they should have done with like Mass Effect, and then suddenly like, oh, for a skin it's like £20. Nah. That's why I hate. This is what I don't like about EA at all. So, the game gets a yay for me, but EA, you need to fix up. Like,
Do you guys think there needs to be like some sort of like, so you know, like in football, there's a football federation, because gaming is now one of the biggest. It's an esports now, right? It's an electronic sports now.
It's a sport.
Do you
Esports is a sport, so
Right.
you can refer to it as a sport.
sport? Okay, so should there be more regulations because of the amount of money they're making so much and the amount of people involved in this thing? Should there be regulations with like, you know, to prevent stuff like this?
What you're saying is 100% correct, and it goes to the federation. There should be a unified gaming federations that all studios and companies have to adhere to as good gaming practices. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, it's crazy to me that someone can spend £60 on a game, but in total end up spending like £1,000. Do you know what I'm saying? Through microtransactions, DLC, and all this other stuff, fam. I just don't think that's right, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, to a man in a suit in a business, that might be lucrative in it, but I just don't think it's right, man. Especially when you got a company that EA, yeah, that make, I don't know, 60% of all of their profits from 2 games, and then they purchase franchise studios, and then like butcher what they do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's wrong, man. I think it's bullying. Like, and then we as the consumers, we just deal like there's nothing we can do about it besides not by the games that are licensed franchises of ones that we want to play. Do you know what I'm saying? How can I be one of the biggest Star Wars fans on the planet and I have to not buy Star Wars games because the company that's got the license is just doing nonsense because they just want to make money? Crazy, mate.
boy, that's the world we're living in today. So swiftly moving on, Jump Force. Joe, what are you saying?
Nay.
Hey, okay. That's all you got to say?
It's got Goku in it.
Okay. Vegeta, Trunks
Don't
turned
ask
up.
me no more questions about anything with Goku. I told you about this. I've told you 2019. Do you know what? I started 2019 and I was feeling real positive. I watched the Broly movie. I was like, this bangs, boom, boom, boom. But then, maybe less than 48 hours later, Dragon Ball Z they did a 360 on me, and I'm done talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm done talking about Goku, Vegeta, all of this stuff. I'm done. Me and Dragon Ball Z's relationship's finished.
Moving on, Raven, what are you saying about Jump Force?
It would only be a yay for me if it comes on Switch. Yeah, like I feel, yeah, that's the only way. I'm not gonna sit here and play that type of game. I'll need that on the Switch. That's the only place.
Really?
Yep. Because yeah, I feel that will be. It just feels right, like to play that kind of game on the Switch. You know, like to cater my time in any way, my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel that'll be if I'm in front of a big screen. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with the mandem. I want to be playing something very joyful instead of just that. Even though there's characters in there, which I was taken by surprise. Obviously, I didn't know anything about Jump Force before. But yeah, man, that's the only way you'd catch me play this game. And by the way, was this a Bandai?
Yeah, Namco Bandai.
Yeah, all right.
They're the ones
And
with all
do they do
that
anything
kind of
with Nintendo? Do you know?
Yeah.
Do they cross their platforms and stuff like that?
Yeah. So recently they've done, I think, Xenoverse. I think they're bringing.
I'm actually. You know what? One of our patrons told me that, and I was like, really? I was like, oh, I might pick that, but also depends on the price. Yo, Nintendo, man, you man are taking the mick with your prices, fam. What, 60 quid for one little slot thing, bruv? What are we talking about?
Welcome to the party.
No, bruv. No. I need to pick up them second-hand games, bruv, like for 20 quid or something. You man taking the piss. Do I have to bleep that? Is that a curse? I know you can't say that in schools and stuff.
Bruv, are we in education right now?
I don't know, bruv. I'm just saying, like, sometimes man needs to bleep. I don't know. There's young viewers and stuff like that.
Nah, man.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
So I wanted to play Jump Force beta, but unfortunately that wasn't really working. But what I've seen of the game so far, I think, it looks pretty good. I'm not really into arena fighters anymore because fighters did too much of a thing with 2Ds again. So I'll say if you're into that kind of thing, if you like Xenoverse, I'll say, yeah, pick it up. Like, they've got so many characters in this game. It is actually unreal.
How many?
I actually don't know the number anymore. So let me try and actually get that up. But apart from that, like, they've got characters that I thought I'll never see on like a console release, to be honest. But as they said, as long as you're on Shonen Jump, you're going to get, like, there's a chance of you turning up in it. So
Okay.
I was like, oh,
All right. Cool.
that's actually pretty decent. But yeah, it gets a year from me. I'm like, cool. You get more of these games. But I want to see more of this anime cel shaded kind of style that we see in fighters. I know it takes a long time to develop that, but I think that's the only way to go, to be honest. Only way to go. I can't get the numbers of the characters, but I think it's actually more than 30.
Yeah, that's
Easily more than 30.
It's pretty decent.
That's actually a mad long list, actually. So cool. Let's move on to March. Starting with March, we've got Devil May Cry 5. Raven, what's up? What do you think of the game so far?
Shanae for me. I mean, it looks good, but I'm not playing that game.
No?
Nope.
Want to recommend it or anything like that? From what you've seen?
I mean, man can recommend. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people, crazy about DMC. I've never played at any point in my life a DMC game. I mean, during the trailer, it looks cool, moves looks cool, but I don't know nothing about it. So it's a nay for me, and I don't even know anything about the story. So can I recommend it? I don't think so. Like, I ain't got no business to talk about this game. To or recommend it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't recommend something that you don't know nothing about. That'll make no sense in it. So it's a nay for me.
All right, cool. Joe, what are you saying?
Devil May Cry. Listen, for me personally, it would have to be a perfect storm of everything to get me to purchase this game. Only because I've played the first two. I know what happens in the third one. Skip the fourth one. I think there's so many things about this game that I like, but there's also so many things about the gameplay that I don't like. I don't like that it's based on how good you are at chaining combos and stuff like that. I know some people love that stuff. Getting triple S's is the thing for them, but I just want to play the way I play and not be made to feel like I'm not playing good enough.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is one of the things that I love about God of War. It's like, I might watch someone play God of War and they chain their moves together in one way, and I chain my moves together in a different way. And there's certain moves that I like, that I lean towards, and I do them frequently, and it makes me have a different style of Kratos. Yeah. But because there's no letters popping up on the screen saying that was a C, or that was an A, or that was a triple S, it makes me, I'm satisfied with what I'm doing, if you get what I'm saying. Whereas in Devil May Cry, I do a chain move together that I think sick, and a D pops up on the screen. Do you know what I'm saying? That there to me just makes me feel bad about how I'm playing the game. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a psychological thing as well as that's it just doesn't make me feel good.
Right.
So and that was one of the reasons why I kind of got out of Devil May Cry, because I was just like, and then you got to get triple S's on everything to get all of these trophies. The trophy list became more difficult and difficult. So while I am interested in the story, the game would have to be so lit to overcome all of those factors for me to get the game, and I don't see it doing that.
Okay.
Get me? But in the event it does, then I'll definitely pick it up. Not at full price. Definitely wouldn't be a day one. More sort of bargain bin ting, or picking it up after you.
All right.
But the trophy list is gonna come out and it's gonna say get triple S's with all of these weapons, and then I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this one's gonna stay there.
It's most likely going to happen. Like, it is catered to those kind of people that are like combo eccentric, very time sensitive moves and all that kind of, like, they got so many weapons in this game. Obviously you've got multiple characters. You've got Dante, Nero and V, and obviously they got like very different kind of play styles too. So that's what I'm kind of leaning towards too. Like, now they got more characters introduced, different kind of play styles. The graphics look mad. I think it's the same engine that they use in Resident Evil 2. So them using that same, I think this uses engine in like most of the games now for Capcom, because this looks unreal. And this is only PS4. So I can't imagine what they would do in like the PS5 would have got like more particle effects and all this. So for me, Devil May Cry is definitely yay.
Are you day one in it?
Yeah, most likely. Most likely going to be day one in this game.
What date does that come out?
March 8th.
March 8th.
Is that your birthday? Is that your birthday
Day
time?
before his birthday.
Day just before, you know.
Day before it's the same day as Captain
Same
Marvel
day.
drops.
So that's a very good day for me, you know.
Bruv, are you going to get through Kingdom Hearts before March 8th?
That is the plan.
He said,
So
he said that's the plan.
That is
Like,
the plan, yeah.
man's not even convinced that he can get the thing done.
Kingdom Hearts is so long. It's probably like a 34-hour game.
What kind of gamer are you, fam?
Gamer that is tied to so many that I can't complete one of them.
That's mad. Isn't this the game you guys were talking about, that there is one run where you just don't die? Like, you're not allowed to die
Yeah.
to get the trophy.
Yeah, basically.
You're a madman.
The thing about that trophy there is there's other games that have that, which is fine. That on its own is not fine, but it's all the other stuff you've got to do, like the one hit where they hit you one time and you're dead. That's mad.
And they got like 300% health.
Yeah, like that's mad. That's mad. You know what I'm saying? Like allow stuff like that. Like, why are we doing that?
But that's the kind of game it is. Like,
and I get, bro.
That's where the region it's from. They are just mad on what they do in it. So,
and that's what losers buyers like me.
That's what's so crazy. That's what's.
But you know what? But then again, like, it just feels like this is for hard, like different type of hardcore gamers.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a different level of eliteness, fam.
No,
one hit dead, fam.
Bruv, that part there, that's disrespectful, fam. Because our certain type of gamers don't do those kind of things, we're now not super elite, and that's what I don't like about it.
I don't think it dismisses you. It just be like, yo, like, if you want to put yourself in that pedestal, then do that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it dismisses, because come on, even for you to play this game, like, it's intimidating for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
It is. It's because, but that's because I'm not confident in games like that. I'm not playing games like that. And that is fine. I'm absolutely fine with it, fam.
I said pick it up one time, innit? You play God of War, pick this up one time.
I'm gonna disagree with you, because this and God of War is the same game, fam.
Pick it up
This
one
and
time.
God of War is the exact same game, fam. But they add all of this, and this is what I don't like about it. They add all of this nonsense, which is not necessary. Like,
But that's who they are, no?
it is, and this is what I'm saying, bro.
Right.
But that's what holds them back from being God of War. This is my point. Look at God of War, fam.
You know what I'm
Trophy.
saying? But fam, like, isn't that their identity? It's not like they're doing this for the first time, right? Am I right?
No, they're not. I know it is their identity, but this is what I'm
There
saying.
you go, then.
It's not being all inclusive. And look, you look at a game like God of War, same kind of combat, same story modes leading into gods, demons, and all that other stuff. 30% platinum rate on the trophy, game of the year, fam. I feel like this stuff, what they actually do, holds these man back. Yes, it caters to that combo centric chaining together stuff, people, which is fine, and they've obviously got a steady fan base because they're on game 7 or 8.
Right.
But at the same time, why not open it up, fam? Why not open it up?
Maybe that's not their vision. Maybe that's not, and it's not like they're struggling to drop the game. Am I right?
In fact, last time they did that, people complained. Like,
With what game? DMC?
Yeah, they said the
platinum
combos
rate
too
on that's
easy.
crazy as well.
No, but I mean, like, the like, supposedly the combos are easier, the things are good. I'm like,
I'm not saying
I'm not saying like it feel like, as long as it feels enjoyable. Like, what are you complaining about?
No, I'm not saying dumb down the combat. Remove all of the S's and all that stuff.
Right.
Just make that be able to toggle on and off. So if I want to turn off that grading system, I can turn it off. And then don't have trophies that are like, OD. You can still have your triple S's, because I'm capable of getting a couple triple S's. Everyone can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But don't have get through this game. Like, don't have 8 playthroughs of the game.
Yeah,
to get the platinum.
Is mad. Then when you play through every single difficulty
I don't know about that
and
life.
not stack them.
Bruv,
That's crazy.
if I complete Dante Must Die mode, the first time I turn on the game, I want the normal, the easy, and the hard trophy with it, fam. Not I've got to do 4 individual play. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's mad, bruv.
The most you get out of me is 3 plays, and I got to really enjoy that game. And I think I've only done that with 2 games, Battlefield, and I can't remember something else I've done.
So have you not played God of War twice?
Well, someone took my game, then gave it to someone else without even my consent. I just sold my game back here today, fam. How many months afterwards? Yeah.
Listen, you needed that time off, and now you got New Game Plus, and you can get new gear. So
There you go.
get me. You didn't have that when you first completed it, so you're welcome.
Make me sick to my stomach. Did you even play the game?
Who?
Man was just holding my game
holding
hostage.
it. I was doing
This
you a
guy
favour.
just returned back to me. Listen, Red Dead Redemption 1. This game came out in 2008. Yeah?
When did I get it?
Yeah?
When did I get it?
I must have given it to you in like 2008 or 2009.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
What decade? Man was holding the game for
No
Bro,
way.
when did I give you the game, son?
That's
I
worse
don't
than
know,
me.
about 2-3 years ago.
2-3.
Yeah,
Bro,
recently.
no
As soon as
way.
you heard about Red Dead, I was like, let me. I knew you had it, so I was like, let me play it. Before
You
the game
had
comes
that
out.
thing while I was in America, bruv.
Wow.
Think about it.
While he's in America.
Think about it, bruv. Think about it. Think about
I
it.
will actually. While he's in America.
Bam.
While he's playing COD.
Yes. I got the game in 2008, yeah?
Yeah.
Played the game.
Yeah.
Left to America 2010.
You're right.
Haven't seen it since then, except for when I came to your house and see it on your shelf. Bruv, listen, guys. He's had this
no way.
game for...
Nah, that's not even possible because I wasn't there when. Nah. No.
You wasn't where, Sam?
I wasn't there
Where's
in that
where-
room when I had your game. That's not true. Actually, I didn't have it in 2008.
Bruv, this guy's had this game for a decade. you know?
No way.
And listen,
There's no
the
way.
thing about this is, Sam, have you played it?
No, I haven't.
This is worse than me when I took Joe's Kingdom Hearts, fam.
Bruv.
This is you took it, fam.
No.
It's gone.
The reason why this is worse, Sam, is because bruv, look at him. What he does now for Kingdom Hearts 3, I started that. I'm taking all that credit. You ain't even played it. You didn't touch it, fam. Ting didn't even enter your PlayStation in 10 years. Come on, man.
What, did you even install the game?
Bruv, hoarding, bruv. Just holding the ting,
What
fam.
did you do?
Bruv, I borrow a game from Sam, give it back to him within a month. Platinumed. Finished. Games he owns. Come on, man. This is mad. I just want to move on. I don't even talk. I've got it back. That's all I'm happy about. I got it back. I might turn it on and play through it just to say I've done more than you in it in a decade.
Jeez. All right, cool. That's fine. I don't mind that. So yeah, swiftly moving on to next game that's coming out in March. It's Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Raven, what are you saying?
All I gotta tell you is that I can't wait to be part of the Rogue Nation thing, fam. This is a yay for me. It looks good. At some point, Joe, are we doing the first one?
Listen, I'm ready to do.
I really want to do the first one.
I've been said this. I'm ready to live stream the first one up until this game comes out. The only games I'm playing right now is Until Dawn. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm only streaming that. So if I'm playing offline or doing a daytime stream, I'm open to playing the Division 1. I've already platinumed the game. I might see if there's some free trophies I can pick up while we're playing. So I'm on it. But if you wait too long and I start a new game,
No.
Sam just gave me Lost Legacy today.
No,
so if I
here's the
start
thing.
that game, I'm not playing the Division
Here's
because
the
I'm
thing.
going to try and platinum. I need something platinumed before Division 2 comes out. So I'm on a limited time frame right now.
All right, is it fair to say that we should put a schedule where we both, me and you, are playing it?
If you want.
That'll make life easier.
If you want, that's fine.
All right. That's all I want to know.
That's fine. Look, I'm down to play the Division because I want to get reversed on everything what's popping. So when I hit the dark zone, I'm up and running. And if they don't have stuff that carry over from 1 to 2, I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you played the Division 1, you've got a save file. Some of your gear transfers over.
Here's some of that.
Here's a free outfit. Do you know what I'm saying? Just something like that. A little reward, man.
All right.
Get me.
Come on. Yeah, it's a yay for me.
All right, cool, Joe. What are you saying about the Division 2?
Yeah,
Didn't we just pre-order this thing?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Look, man, this game's been pre-ordered for us. The Rogue Nation has been a real life thing for years, innit? So we was doing what dirt and crud on the Division before the Cybernerds was even on YouTube, innit? So this is gonna be a whole thing. Fam, if you're out there and you've seen it and you're 50-50 on it, get the game, come play with the fam.
Jeez.
About it. Rogue Nation.
So it gets a thumbs up from me as well. The Division 2, loved the Division 1. It got a little flack, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't for everyone, but I liked the way the loot system worked. The story was kind of non-existent, but you don't really play it for the story anyway. Co-op was really lit. And yeah, play with your friends. I'll say, yeah, I recommend the game. So I'm definitely looking forward to Division 2.
Look, one thing I want to say about multiplayer games is these are the best type of multiplayer games for me. Like small groups when you're going up against PCUs or other players, like, do you know what I'm saying? But in like a balanced environment. And one of the things I love about the Division is they set up different environments for you to play with your friends. If you just want to play against the computer, you can do that. If you want to play against other players, you can do that. And now with them bringing in these new game modes, domination, bruv.
Ooh, I know.
Fam,
He's looking fire.
domination looks mad, bruv. Imagine you got a 4-man unit and you got to dominate against 2 other teams. Especially the way the Division works is so strategical, fam. And this is all I was thinking about. I was playing Anthem yesterday because Anthem is based very similar to this, but in space and with mechs. This Earthbound stuff, if you get the right unit that all complement each other, you just become some unstoppable force, man. And that is what Rogue Nation is going to be, innit? This game's going to be sick, mate.
Rogue Nation.
Started already. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next game coming out, which would be Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. Joe, what are you saying about this game?
Look, man, I really like the look of this game, yeah? And I feel like, low-key, this might be the closest thing I get to a Batman game in the next 2 years, innit? Like, this is ninja-based third-person action. It's got stealth elements, but you can also do a Rambo thing in it. I love the graphics of it. I like Feral Japan, where it's based. You play a character who has died and has come back to life and stuff like that. So, bro, it looks super legit, but it's definitely not going to be a day one for me. This is going to be one I'm going to wait for it to come out. I'm going to see some reviews. I'm going to wait a year. I might wait 2 years. I might hope someone I know buys it. Do you know what I'm saying? And try and borrow it. But this will definitely be one of them bargain bin games for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless I see something from it that is just overwhelmingly nuts that I need to play instantly. But it looks very good.
Have you not heard about the difficulty setting? How it could be like super punishing?
It looks very good. I have not heard about the difficulty settings. Who makes it? Who made this game? The same people who made like Dark Souls and that?
Yeah, so From Software.
Yeah,
also published by Activision. I just had to throw that out there. Like these, also, I don't think it'll be thrown in. I hope not. Anyway, any kind of microtransactions, but they're publishing the game.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
Activision's calm, no?
Questionable.
I'm cool with the game, man. It looks alright, man. It looks alright. The Dark Souls thing does scare me because they make games that are way too hard. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It depends on the trophy list. Like this is one of them games that I don't want to say perfect storm, but if it's got a good trophy list and it gets good reviews, I'll check the game out.
All right, cool.
So I'm more positive than negative on it. So yeah.
Raven, what's up?
This is a game that's been back in my mind since we did the trailer reaction about over a year ago.
Yeah, PlayStation Experience.
And every now and again, I think I've done it like twice. Every now and again, I check upon this game. Now, I'm very interested in getting this game. This might be one of those games where I just go on my own and just play it simply because, you know, I love the whole samurai flex thing. You know, that's just me. So just off the back of that, I will be looking, like, investigating a bit more, but it's most likely to be a yay. It's most likely I'll pick it up, even if I'm just playing by myself, doing my own thing. I don't know, man. It just had that element that catered to my interest. you know, and the feel for it as well. It looked super lit. The trailer looked super lit. So I definitely will look into it. I don't care about, you know, if it's hard or not. I just want to go get through the story and just play in it. I just think it's one of those things that I would really enjoy. Every now and again, I do these things. Like I used to go to HMV and I'd see like a movie that's sort of like the same platform, and I'll just buy it, and it will be like a really, really good movie. Like I got this thing with the Force where I'll just say, yeah, I'll give it a go and it'll be super lit. So I think this is gonna be that for me.
All right, cool.
Do feel free, Sam, to educate me if you know a bit more about it.
Yeah, so Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. It's some of the same guys that brought us the Souls series. So they've done, I think, 3 games now. They've also brought out another PlayStation exclusive that was, I can't remember the title right now, but that also was a good game, but also very punishing. So yeah, this reminds me of like a lot of Tenchu. I don't know if you guys remember that game from PS1. Yeah, see, so that was like ninja based as well, but I don't think it's like leading towards too much like that. Obviously,
Was Tenchu just PS1?
Yeah. Like, I think you only, just PS1.
Yeah, I got to play that. Woo, that game was fire. I love that game, man. I love that game.
That game was also very difficult too. I don't even remember that, but if you get caught, mate, you get sliced up real quick.
Yeah, the whole bagger man will just come in
That's
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, very stealthy. See, that's what
I mean.
you know, yeah, this might be a day one for me.
So yeah, I feel that's the other title. The other title was called Bloodborne. They also did that game, and yeah, everyone like loves their games. Like, and I like the way that they've completely gone a whole new kind of era. Feudal Japan, you're samurai, like you got a grappling hook, and you got all these kind of like monsters, demons, and all this kind of like all sorts going on in this kind of world. So I like the look of it. The graphics look kind of cool as well. So yeah, I guess a yay from me. I think
Do you know what I would like in this
game?
costume customization.
They don't really do that in this way.
I know they don't, but like just the way it looks, like I'd love for it to get Tenchu skin on this. Come on, man.
Okay, yeah. See what you
Something like that, or the Batman Ninja skin. Fam, you don't think the Batman Ninja skin would look sick, bro? Or the Nightwing one, or the Robin one? Come on, G. He does everything Batman does, fam. Man's got ninja stars, fam. Man's got the little clawed. Come on, man. Sorry. Let me just put my Batman fantasies down for
Shout out to From Software, if you're hearing right now, get some Batman.
What do you mean if they're hearing, man? They've got this playing in the studio right now.
Mad.
So if they decide to, they might just. All right, cool. Moving on. Mortal Kombat 11. Joe, what are you saying?
I'm icy.
Oh, what?
I'm icy.
Sorry for guys listening to headphones right now.
I'm icy.
Just blasted my thing, bro. It's mad.
I'm icy. Look, man, game looks lit. Customization. Guys, if you know anything about me, what was I just talking about?
Mortal Kombat 11.
I was just talking about outfits and all of that. All am I talking about in the anthem? Customization. Listen, I just love being able to personalize stuff.
You saw it in this game.
Fam, yeah. And it's there in this game. Listen, that one scorpion mask, the metal one with the teeth, Jesus, it looks mad, fam. And they're trying to get me, but I'm off fighting games. I just feel like I don't really ever get bang for my buck when it comes. For me personally, I get bang for my buck when it comes to fighting games. I don't spend enough time playing them. I don't even think I get enough enjoyment out of playing them to like keep banging out these £60 and getting these games. You know what I'm saying?
So would you buy it like when it's cheaper, or?
No, I won't buy it when it's cheaper because I feel like fighting games, they kind of like fall off as well. Like for me, it's like I want to play the fighting game with everyone, like with you, man.
Yeah.
Fight you, man, for a couple months, and then that's when it lose. And as soon as I'm done doing that, I don't get no enjoyment of just going online and beating people up, fam. That's only for me. That's only on the UFC thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. But here, I'm not really on it, so no. And the thing is, I'm just skeptical about... I'm thinking forward to when the next Injustice game comes out, and I'm like... Do you know what I'm saying?
PS5, fam.
Yeah, no, I don't care when that comes out. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about, will I even be picking that?
If I say, would you though?
Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, if I was gonna, it makes sense for me. The only fighting game I play is Injustice. For me, that would make sense. But I'll see how I feel when Injustice comes around. But I'm not picking up Mortal Kombat. I've never really been... I like Mortal Kombat, but I've never really been Mortal Kombat guy, get me? Before I was always more of a Street Fighter guy. And Street Fighter fell off a cliff, for me.
Wow.
When they started doing all this 3D shell-shaded stuff, I was icy. I think they should go back to straight 2D, fam. how they used to be, fam. Bruv, what Mortal Kombat was it? Alpha 2? Well, you did the world tour.
Alpha 3.
Alpha 3. That's the best Street Fighter game ever constructed in the history of Street Fighter games, fam. That's better than the arcade machine one, the original, fam. So that game there is sick, bruv.
Yeah,
that's what if they had that on PS4, I'd still be playing Street Fighter, fam. When you go on a world tour, you level up your character, fam. And you customize these bruv, they had customization in that. Man had like it weren't black, but I had a very tanned Ken with a black outfit, yellow belt. Fire, man.
That sounds lit, fam. That sounds
bruv, he went hard, fam. And you like picked what special moves you had, ASM, VSM. What was the other? Bruv. So you could pick like, your guy could focus more on combos, or it could be a power guy, like, but we're all using Ken. Right. So my Ken is way different than Sam's Ken. Like, bruv, it was lit, fam. All the stuff they're doing now, I'm just not backing it, fam.
Yeah, it's fighting games.
That sound interesting.
You're back to Mortal Kombat, Micey.
Woo. All right, Raven, what are you saying about Mortal Kombat 11?
Yeah, like Joe, I've always been more of a Street Fighter type of person. Although in year 5, I did spend quite a lot of time on Mortal Kombat. But recently, I think the past 2 years, I got to read Scorpion's story, so the comic, and that really, really, really triggered me into this character. And obviously, again, Japan, the whole culture, I'm heavily invested in it. So now I'm finding myself in a predicament where I'm like, do I get this game for the story? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it would be lit to have that whole Injustice scenario with the fam, King of the Hill, like beef and everything, cause us customization and stuff like that, innit? And another thing is the customization bit, bruv. Which takes me to, are you man gonna drop the figures? Cause I need that Scorpio, man. With the what's the mask name called? It starts with a H. I forgot, but it's the samurai one, bruv. I need that in my life. It just looks too late, and I'm like, I just love his story, fam. The whole thing going to hell, finding himself back. The whole thing with Sub-Zero is mad, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the trailers, fam. Super lit, bruv. I don't know. I'm really torn. I don't know what to do about this game. Like, I really don't know. Like, am I getting the game? Am I not getting? How much does this game cost?
What, about £40 on launch?
Okay, that's not bad. But again, like, yo, I don't know where I am with this game. You know what I mean? I'm really, really, really interested in it, but I just don't know what to do about it. I don't know. Guys, jump in the comment section below and let me know what to do, man. For sure.
Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Day one, I'm gonna be in this game. Customization, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of good. But the moves that they guys are doing right now, like, you see bones getting crushed, eyeballs coming out of people's skulls, like brains being eaten. They are going so hard when it comes to like the fatalities, the X-rays,
It's looking mad.
these extra moves. I'm like, whoa, like, am I ever gonna have like dinner kept down after watching a whole fight? Because like it looks disgusting at sometimes. I'm like, I don't know.
Bro, that's what Mortal Kombat's about.
Sam, I've got a question for you. Did you say you're getting Shadows Die twice?
No, I'm not getting that.
All right.
I'll give it a year though.
So you've got Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
You're getting Jump Force.
No.
You're not getting Jump Force.
No.
Oh, okay.
But you're getting DMC.
I am getting DMC.
You are getting DMC. And you're getting
the
Mortal
Division.
Kombat 11.
Yeah.
The Division's already a thing.
Yeah. I skipped the Division because
It's already pre-ordered.
Get me, so
That's probably me done for the year.
it's a lot of games, mate.
That's a lot of
It's
games.
a lot of games. We ain't even made yet. It's a lot of games.
Last year, what happened? I think I only got like 4 or 5 games max.
You got all right. Let's say you got 5 games last year. How many of them did you complete?
Monster Hunter.
That's completed.
Did you platinum that?
When we say completed,
You mean platinum?
I'm not necessarily. I'm not necessarily.
Joe's description of completion is platinum. So.
Okay, that is my description of complete. That is, but at the same time, there are exceptions. How many hours did you play Monster Hunter?
Like easily over 150.
So I'm gonna say that's quote unquote completed. Yeah, that's if you played 100 hours on a game, I'm gonna say you've got your money's worth.
So what other games not 100 hours worth of
No, you don't have to play 100 hours. But if you don't play 100 hours, I'd expect a platinum. Like God of War, you don't have to play 100 hours, but if you platinum it, I'll say, all right, you complete that.
So what if you're just like really bad at games, you just want to play the story? And
Yeah,
that's a
but
complete
brother, I'm
achievement.
talking about for me.
Right.
For me personally. This guys, if you've never got a platinum trophy, that's fine. If you only if you know you buy a game and you only play the story once, for you, that's completed. I'm talking about for me. Of the 5 games you've played, what games would you classify as completed?
I would say, last year, Monster Hunter, I would say completed. Detroit Become Human, I would say completed.
No, you haven't platinumed that. That's not complete.
But
That's not complete.
that's
not
your standard, though.
No,
That's your standard, though.
That
I completed the story, and I did the majority of the trophies.
Have you played? Did you play Dark Souls? Not Dark Souls. What's the other one? Beyond Two Souls.
No, I didn't play that one.
What did you play the other one?
Heavy Rain you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Did you platinum that?
Yeah, I did.
So you know the standards for that level of game is platinum. So you know. So that's not complete.
But it's still complete, though.
It's not
I
complete.
completed
Bro.
the story.
You're like 40%. Bro,
50%.
I don't think it's complete.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you
You
that.
don't have to give me that.
I'm not
To me,
giving
I
that.
completed it, innit?
Fam. All right, cool. Have I completed it?
Yeah, you have. That's cool, innit?
See how he said yes? I've got the
Because that's
platinum
your
trophy.
standard, fam.
I've got the
That's
platinum
for
trophy.
you.
All right, cool. Go
Yeah.
on. Go on.
So everyone's got different standards.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be the residential gamer.
He's
What's
not
going
the
on?
resident gamer.
Well-
I just give him the title because he needs to have something.
Wow. So no, that can't be happening. Man can't be out here just no way.
What's he gonna respond with? He's better than me.
Listen. No,
Look at my
no.
platinum trophy list, mate.
Listen, fam.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
So what? Just because you got more plans makes you a better gamer?
What
That's what I
makes
mean.
me-
Like, what makes someone a better gamer? Like,
Fam, so if
see how the level of the scales has changed.
I feel like I play more games, I spend more time gaming, I
Right.
got more platinums.
So if I say I got more trophies than you, I've got a higher level than you, then
You've
what?
the only reason you've got more trophies than me is because I had to make a new account. If we go back and add my Crack 32 account from way back when, I don't know if you've got.
there's a crack free thing.
Yeah, Crack 2Rs _32. You get me? I think I might have more. I might have more trophies.
Might, exactly.
I might, brother. I don't know. I might have more trophies.
Would it still add the games that you already completed, or are you going to add them twice, even though you can't on the real account?
And see, and look, and that's even mad, guys. Did you hear what he just said? When I got my new Jedi Can Win account, the games that I had already completed, I went and completed again and platinumed. Bruv, come, like, if I don't know, bruv. I don't know.
Sam, you need to do something about that title.
No, I don't.
Because
No, I
you might
don't.
have to quit your daylight
If I
job.
quit my job, I'll go ham fam. But
Guys,
I can't, innit? That's
that's
the reason
what
why.
That's what we want.
I know that's what you want.
Do it.
I know that's
Do
what
it.
I know that's what you want, but it's
Yo, that's mad.
that's what I
No,
need.
that's what you need.
Exactly, that's what I just
So
said.
do
that. I
it.
did before, I
Do
did
it.
before you did it.
Do it.
That's what I need.
Do it. Do it. I'm the nicest gamer on the team.
No, you're not.
I'm the bruv.
No, you're not.
Sam,
I'm the nicest
listen,
gamer on the team.
listen,
Everyone
Sam.
knows it, fam.
From the guy in the middle, I'm gonna have that title. You cannot have that title, fam.
You can't have that.
You
title.
cannot have that, fam.
I
Just
can.
quick. Listen, I just want you to be great, Sam.
I know you do.
I
Thank
just
you
want
very
you to be
much.
great.
Thank you very much.
You know what I'm saying? But I cannot give you that title. Not
You
when
don't
my
have to.
guy. Not when my guy's playing more games than you,
That
bro.
doesn't mean anything.
Fam, you're gay. Like, if I'm a football player, what do you think I do majority of my time, fam?
Well, play football.
Yeah. Like, that's my life. Like, and who's playing more games right now, fam? Who's completing more games? Bro, I'm not even trying to get you. I just want you to be
fine.
great. I just want you to understand.
Everyone's got
I
different
just want you
paths,
to
innit?
be
That's
great.
why. That's
I'm
what I'm
not trying to, put
I can't be
flames
on a
and
console
stuff.
all the time. That's what, like, unless we're walking in the same shoes, I can't be on a console all the time. Like,
And
what
how,
are you talking about?
Sam, how can we get you to be on the console all the time, Sam? Quit
Well.
your job. Quit your
Oh, if it was that
job.
easy, you think I would be
Quit
having this
your
conversation
job.
right now?
Sam,
you guys
quit your job.
think it's so easy,
Quit.
innit?
All right, guys,
Quit.
jump in the comment section below and tell us if you think Sam should put his 30 days notice in today, man. Just do it. Just do it. The streams will support you, man. The TCN fam will support
There
you,
you
man.
go. There you
We
go.
need it.
I need that. So where was we before everything blew up?
MK11.
MK11, that's where it was. So yeah, MK11.
So you're getting that game?
I'm getting that game,
Cool.
yes.
Cool.
TCN fam want to jump in, try and destroy me. That's fine. I don't mind doing King of the Hill.
Yo, some of you guys be out here calling people out,
too
you
much,
know.
It's like it's too much.
Man like Shab, Harry.
Terrence.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Man's out here talking mad crud, you know.
Like,
Smart.
Get on the game. I want to destroy you. You guys are whack. This, that, and the other. All right, cool. Like,
I love it.
I love the talk in it, but when you come to the screen time, just make sure you do the do's in it. Or like, what's all that trash talk now? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Just don't get smashed up, Sam.
I know. I got really practice now. I ain't played since number 9. You know.
Man's on the podcast talking crud too, bro.
No, you got
if he
to,
goes
you got
live
to.
and gets smashed up,
got
hey
to.
fam, it's gonna be a madness. You know,
I love
Joe,
my fighting games,
Joe
man.
probably end up getting the game just to come and finish you off. Just you know what I'm saying, just so you don't make us look bad overall with it.
Probably will. But I love my fighting games. So like, I do like getting at least one fighter per year. So last year I got Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters. That game's still live. So yeah, this year I'm getting Mortal Kombat 11. And yeah, I don't think there's any other fighters on the list to get. So cool. Next we got Days Gone. Raven, what do you think?
Negative for
Really?
me.
What's up with that?
It's a negative for me because I'm pretty sure I've hit my. I think I've gone beyond my gaming for the year. How many games did I play last year? What games did we play last year? A God of War, Spider-Man.
Yep. There's one more, isn't there?
Yeah,
Red Dead.
Red
That's
Dead.
the
Oh,
one.
we started that last year, but that
Late last year.
But that's what I'm saying. Like all these games came late last year. Like before that, what was it? Injustice.
Yeah.
Were we playing Injustice last year?
No, that's the year
Or
before.
that was 2 years before?
That was a year before.
So did I even play any games throughout the summer?
Well, that's a good
Probably not. Like, but I do feel like we played like early in the year, and then we played again late in the year.
I mean, we didn't play Call of Duty last year, did we? When did World War II come out? In fact,
That's
that
like
came out
November,
the
innit?
previous year, but it came out in November, so we was playing it.
Like summertime is usually
early
dead
in
for
the
gaming anyway. Like it's usually the beginning or the end. Like it's one or the other.
Yeah, bro. I feel I'm calm, bro. I think I'm calm. Plus I've got tons of the PlayStation Plus. What did you tell me to get the other day?
For Honor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like I think I'm good, and I still got games in the library that I want to play. I actually legitly want to play. So I'm good, brother. Like I'm good, man. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to save money, save their money.
Good luck.
Yeah, man's trying to save money, fam,
Good luck.
and time as well. Time wise,
You're in the
come
wrong
on,
business for that.
come on, man's traveling next week. Then listen, it's peak. Question. I actually want to pick this up. Do you guys think it's worth me taking my PS with me?
You got a Switch? Oh no, you only got one.
But I only got. I'm done Pokemon, bro. That's what
Just
I'm
try
saying.
and get another game quick in there. Just get something used.
What
Don't
are
go
you
Switch.
gonna finance me for
That's not
another
what I
game?
said.
Because
I said-
these games are not cheap.
Just get one used.
I was told one of Joe's teammates was talking about Zelda the other day.
Yeah, Andre Lockhart's got Zelda. He said it's the latest game ever.
Shout out to Andre Lovelock, man.
He traded in his PS4 to get a Switch, and he loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bold move.
It's really not, because the only game he really played was NBA 2K.
He's right.
That was the only game he really played. No, he played a couple other games, but 2K was his major game.
Andre.
But he loves Zelda, man. He
Andre.
loves Zelda. He brings it on the road with us every game, fam. Dead's that game, fam. He loves it.
Andre Lovelock. I love you, brother, but you are a professional basketball player. How are you playing?
I know.
Listen.
I get on man about this all the time.
Fam. You know what? Yeah, like when I used to play. You know what? I really stopped playing like NBA games. Like when man was playing semi-pro. Like, bruv, think about it. If man's in the gym working out all day, you know how we get like go BA, work out all day, come back. Fam, do you think I want to be in front of the screen and play more basketball game? How does that even make sense,
But
G?
the
You might learn a thing or two, innit?
The thing with what's mad about it is when you got man like LeBron and that playing 2K, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna play 2K, fam. So I don't really understand it, but yeah, like I say, I'd rather be Batman.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. So it's mad. Okay, cool. But that's fair enough. If he only plays one game, he
Yeah,
might
but that's
not
what I'm
be
saying. He
again.
got rid of it for Zelda.
And that's fine. And that makes absolute
makes
sense. Obviously,
sense,
I thought, usually when you have a console, like a PlayStation, you have a few games, But okay, fair enough, man. But come on, G, don't be playing NBA, fam. It's that, like, does it even do anything for you? Like you, Joe, like, does it satisfy you?
I don't play basketball games.
Like, but at some point you did.
I did, yeah, but it's just a waste of time, to be honest. Like,
Right?
Yeah, fam. It's like I think back to having a my player, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting triple doubles, and I was like, this is whack, bro. Like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm here putting up my character's level of athleticism, and I was like, bro, you should probably just go to the gym and work out,
right?
Yourself right now.
You know, you're making your play the way you play, right?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
my play was always like overall, like, because man, that's the way I played. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like playing basketball games. When I was playing basketball games on PlayStation, it didn't feel like I was relaxing or having a hobby.
Right.
It just felt like I was,
because you're in that mode, like,
I
yo,
was
like,
training virtually kind of thing.
yeah, it was like virtual training. You get me? And I was just like,
mad.
bro,
That's
this is mad. Yeah.
cool. All right.
In fact, saying about virtual training, did you hear about the guy who was, I think he used to play Gran Turismo, and obviously he used to do like the virtual stuff with a real like steering wheel and stuff. He went into a real life track and like did one of the best times.
I that's different.
No.
That's so different because Gran Turismo, what is the slogan for Gran Turismo? This is the realest driving
like,
simulation ever.
Yeah,
And if you play that with a steering wheel, that's your
You're in it.
real life simulating driving.
So, I mean, so the VR and the
yeah, and I'm saying that's real. That's not how NBA 2K.
No, obviously not. Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So like,
You're pressing buttons. You're pressing buttons to simulate a
like in
move.
the suit, like you're in Ready Player One out there. Like
I'd never heard of that, but that something like that doesn't surprise me because Gran Turismo is as close to real life as a game can get. There's nothing.
That and the flying one, they actually use those to simulate flying.
Pilot simulator or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
cool, man.
Simulators. All right, yeah, Joe. Days Gone. What are you saying?
Days Gone is a game I actually am interested in. Looks good, but my only issues with this game is it's got pushback. But it looks very kind of like, it looks outdated. Like the mechanics in the game looks like all stuff we've seen before.
Right.
Doesn't look like there's much innovation in the game besides the herds. Do you know what I'm saying? The herds chasing you and coming after you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it looks very like regular open world third person thing. It's got a couple. It looks like a game that's taken from so many other games and tried to make their own, which could be good, could be bad. So I think this is one I'm gonna wait for reviews. And see how it goes. But then again, if by the time it drops, I'm not playing anything single player, I might pick it up and just do it anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think this is a game you can go wrong with. I'm not ultra excited, but I mean, I like the look of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Days Gone for me. Yeah, it looks all right. Like what Joe was saying as well. It looks very genetic of all these other zombie-esque kind of games. The only thing that they are bringing new is the herds, or you go to these different camps, and all these camps are like different. I do like the environments that they put in. So they got like a snow environment up in the hill somewhere. You got like the rain and weather kind of effects too. But apart from that, I'm like, not too much is exciting me about this game. Like it's just another zombie game. And if the story isn't like super lit, then like what else are they bringing to the table? So for me, it gets like a nay in it. And then all these other kind of delays kind of like gets the question as well. Like, are you delaying it because you're scared to bring it out in Feb with all these other games, or was it the actual extra polish that you actually needed? Like questions, in it, questions. But it gets a nay from me. So May, this is what I was talking about, where it kind of gets dead for gaming because like in the summer everyone's out, innit? Like it's hot. Do you really want to stay at home? Like you go on holidays and stuff. So for May only, Team Sonic Racing. I know, like I don't know when the movie's dropping. Well, I'm guessing it's dropping in summertime to correlate with this game, but Sonic in 2019. Joe, what do you think? Wow, we've put man to sleep, you know. I didn't think that was possible, but I guess that's better than him raging Raven. What are you saying?
The last time I saw Sonic in a game convention, it was all the way at the back where the bins are, innit? And you was there with me, Sam, and we was like really surprised the lack, the amount of disrespect.
Because we was looking for it. It was like, oh, Sonic's gonna be here. Where is it?
And then we was actually leaving the building. It was like
Sonic's
next to the dustbin, fam. It's mad. Obviously they're trying. Obviously with the movie, they're trying to make a comeback. But what platform is this going to be on?
So major consoles, maybe even Switch as well. Let me double check. Yeah, no.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough because to me it feels like unless you kept up with times, how we're gonna like play Sonic in 2019 unless it's in a handheld console. That's just me. That's just how I feel about Sonic. Unless you've been like, say for the past 5 years, 10 years, we've been having Sonic like that. And I don't know if we have, but if we haven't, you know, it doesn't make much difference to me because I haven't heard about Sonic until the trailer came out. But it's like, unless you kept up with the times, where does Sonic fit in 2019? How we're going to correlate to be like, yeah, I'm willing to play this game. Are we still doing, you know, the whole spinning thing, you know, like to get coins? What sort of story or gaming you're trying to give us with Sonic? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dismiss the character because this is a very classic character. And I feel that if you do something well with it, it can live forever. Like, this is just one of those characters that, you know, your kid will be born in 2030, and if the game is legit and it's been relevant within, you know, culture, gaming, it will still, like, your kid will grow up playing that game still. You know what I'm saying? But because it hasn't, very, very hard. Very, very hard. I can't see myself playing Sonic today.
I have to agree. Like, this isn't even your conventional Sonic game. Obviously, it's Team Sonic Racing. So Sonic's not even like the first thing is even mentioned. They're saying team, and this is like a kart racing game. So obviously there's still, see, look. Sonic's not even running, fam.
Sonic is a running character. He has no business being in a car. That takes away everything that Sonic stands for, fam.
How can everyone else catch up, though?
Fam, listen.
We need to make a game, innit? We need to make a game.
You have to, I don't know what you have to do to catch up with Sonic. Okay?
Put him in a car.
Maybe Sonic goes through something. Maybe Dr. Eggman takes his powers. Maybe it does something to him. The experience catches him. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, puts him in a scenario where you have to get your speed back. Do something, fam. You know what I'm saying? Revamp everything. I don't know what you have to do. Maybe go back to Sonic before Sonic was Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you have to do. But do not put that character in a car or any sort of vehicle, fam. That is madness.
In fact, you just give me an idea. If you're saying you're going to reinvent Sonic, why don't you just put him in a car? And then not give him the supersonic speed from his legs?
But then that takes away from who he is. Like,
Sonic's
why would I
anyway.
care? Think about
Sonic's
this, yeah.
anyway, you know?
Why would you care about Sonic if Sonic is not being Sonic?
Boy, I don't know, we're in 2019.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we care about Mr. Blistek if Mr. Blistek's not being Mr. Blistek in the intros doing his hands? You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, that's who you are. No one gonna care about Joe if Joe's not ranting, Joe's not being himself. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say, get rid of it.
Can you imagine? You come over here to the Cyber Nerds and we're doing the trailer reaction, and Joe is all for Goku. You'd be like, what's going on?
What dimension is this, fam?
What is going on?
What is it,
like,
Earth 23?
Bro, people switch up. Like, shut up, bro. You're some fake guy. You're not Joe that I know. It's the same thing with Sonic. Why am I going to see Sonic in the car, bro? It makes no sense.
This is what's happening today, isn't it?
No, bro. Come on. That's mad.
It is mad.
That's a madness.
So that's a nay from you?
That's definitely a nay. Oh, now that you've mentioned in the car and stuff like that, what? Jesus, no.
Yeah, it's a nay for me
My
too.
God.
That's an easy one. All right, cool. So last on the list that's been announced for this year in June is Crash Team Racing. So I think Crash made a comeback in 2017 with the Insane Trilogy. So you got the remake of 1, 2, and 3. Did very, very well. And everyone was asking like, oh, if you're going to bring this one back, why not bring back Crash Team Racing? So that's exactly what they're doing. Raven, have you played any of the Crash games? Have you played Crash Team Racing?
Oh, man, I played Crash way back when, bruv. I love Crash, man. I love me some Crash. I was actually supposed to get the new one that came out?
The Insane one, yeah.
Yeah, but then we looked at the price.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, nah. I was like, I wasn't even going to play it for myself. I was going to play with my partner. I was like, ah, damn, like, what's going on?
Get free
Like,
games,
I was gonna like to play with, you know, with like the kids and stuff like that. And I was like, is this worth it? Like, it's not something I'm going to be playing like regularly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, for this price? I know you're just trying to capitalize on man's nostalgia and stuff
exactly.
like that. But, and I feel like that's a bit shysty. but I didn't end up getting it. Maybe in the long run, like maybe, you know, if it drops prices and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it so I can play with the kids and stuff like that. But other than that, nah, bro. It's
What do you think about the Crash Team Racing? So this was like basically the kart racing of the Crash series, where everyone was super pumped. I think it's even got multiplayer as well now. So
that's calm.
Yeah,
you see, that's something. And I take what's this gonna come on?
I think all consoles.
All console. How many? Does it say how many people on board that you can play with?
Not sure. Probably about 8. I would imagine.
8.
So, yeah.
So is this online or
Yeah, multiplayer online. So
online?
Offline.
Okay,
online.
and can you? You know, this is something.
So for the Switch, Xbox One and PS4.
Okay, now, so say for example, does it say how many like on the same console? Like, say if I'm at home with the nephews and nieces, how many of us can jump on this game and just race? Sort of like a what's the thing called
Mario.
the Wii situation where you get a bunch of people playing it, like get together sort of scenario. How many? Does it say how many people can play that?
No, it does not. I would just imagine 2 though, isn't it? Like it had to be minimum of 2. Wait. Multiplayer. No, it doesn't say.
See, well, and I know we all live in this. We live in a online era, right? And that is fine. But I also feel that I think, and this is where we did really well, where we bring people together, because there's a lot of times where, you know, we're actually together and we can have some sort of, you know, gathering. You know what I'm saying? So I think if they're doing that where it's a racing type of thing, that should be an option. Like, you know, at least 4 people racing sort of thing. It's 2019, bruv. It should be like 6 people, 8 people racing in the same console. Just bring your pad and we make it happen.
What? Simples.
Based enough for me.
Okay, cool.
Unless they do that and the kids, you know, I've got the kids around, then I don't mind getting that. But me personally, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joe, what are you saying?
In my universe, yeah, Crash, Sonic, Mario, Spyro, it's over for all of these, man. Wow. I know they still release games and they still make lots of money. Fine, it's cool. But for me, it's over, man. Like, I stopped caring about these stuffs when, I don't know, when I was whatever age. And I'm glad they keep bringing them out. But what I think they should do is stop trying to make them different and new. Just what Crash has done. Perfect. I'm taking the first 3 games, remastering it for PS4, releasing it. Now, if Sonic did that, Sonic wouldn't be having the issues Sonic's having now. Just re-release the games. Still 2D, soup them up, make them look like Dragon Ball fighters. Do you know what I'm saying? And go that way. Same, like even Mario. Mario's got the highest eye because they've made this game, which is you make the Mario stages. Bruv, what? That is genius, bruv. All of these little platformer games, just go that route. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep them where you're at. Like, that game still looks like Mario from SNES, bruv. That's good. That's cool. That's what you should do. But for me personally, I'm done with all of these don't care about Crash Team Racing. Don't care about Crash Team Sonic. Don't care about Mario Kart. Don't care about none of this. I'm not playing with this with my nieces and nephews. And you can't play it with your nieces and nephews anyway, because like Raven's saying, they don't have that capability. Firstly, who's got 6 DualShock 4s? They cost 40 quid a pop.
40? I said they're like 50, 49, 99.
Yeah, so who's got 4 of them? Firstly, just waiting around just for when you need no one. So, and then next, it's when they say multiplayer these days, they mean stay in your house, pay for the PS Plus subscription, and play against your friends that way, yeah? So the whole gathering thing's not happening. Buy a Wii.
Jeez.
Yeah. There you go. And there you have it.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that Crash is kind of coming back. I'll actually pick it up eventually because I remember it back in the day being super fun and I liked it. So
You ain't getting this.
what? Fam, I want to
Alright.
play this. I want to play this. Like, I'm glad that they brought back Crash Team Racing. This was like one of the funnest additions to the whole franchise. I remember it back in the day. Like, I had a PlayStation, no longer having like a SNES or N64 when the PlayStation 1 came out. I was like, raw. They did the thing, you know. This is actually super fun. So, yeah, that's a yay for me. All right, cool. So moving on to the next section. Since most of these games don't know when they're coming out, the question is, are these games in development for 2019 or are they going to get pushed back to PS5 or the next future or just going to get dead? So it's a yay for nay for. Let's start with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Joe, what are you saying about this game? Is it going to come out this year? Never going to come out? Is EA just going to boycott themselves and just destroy what they're doing with Star Wars? What are you saying?
This one to me is very interesting. Of all the games on the list, this one to me is the most interesting, isn't it? Because this game's supposed to come out in November. We've seen nothing. Zero. Not a title screen, not images, not nothing. All we've done is heard the Respawn developer tell us the title of the game.
Yep.
Yeah? And that was at E3 last year.
Boy.
Now, the reason why it's interesting, even more than that, without us seeing anything, is because every other Star Wars game, apart from Battlefront, has been shut down. But this one has not. So that to me says we are still in development. Because when they announced the open world game getting shut down, they could have just been like, let's just announce both of these games getting shut down and be done with it. PR-wise, it would be taking this one hit with one punch in the gut at one time. Instead of we cancel the open world game, wait 2 months, and then cancel the next game. Also, Star Wars Episode 9 comes out in December. Dropping a game a month before sounds very, very smart to do. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to make sales. The Star Wars hype is going to be up because the trailers are going to drop. So I'm going to go with yes, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is going to come out. But I'm very skeptical because it's also, what's in November?
Yeah.
See, your scheduling's got to be so right because one thing's wrong, this game gets pushed to January. Do you get what I'm saying? One thing, it's get pushed to January. So I'm not sure, but one, my fingers are crossed. One, I'm not getting this game anyway because it's EA. Two, my fingers are crossed that they do hit their schedule because I want Star Wars to be successful and I hope it is a good game. But, bruv, we're not seeing nothing, not one piece, anything. Let me look at the rest of the games. So, like, okay. Like, you got a game like The Last of Us 2, fam. I don't want to encroach on what you're trying to do right now, yeah? But this game ain't coming out till like 2025, yeah? But we've seen mad amounts of footage of it.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of the games on the list that we're about to go through, we've seen lots of footage of, and they ain't coming out this year. But this game that is supposed to be coming out the year, of all the games you've picked, this game has an actual date. Do you know what I'm saying? But we've seen nothing. So now you're making me think it's not gonna come out.
Bro, I was just asking the questions.
I'm gonna stick with yes, but they're moving very suspect right now. They're moving very suspect right now. All right,
cool. Raven, what are you saying about Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order?
I hope not.
Woo.
I hope not.
You hope not?
Nah, don't do that.
I hope not. I hope they've had this meeting.
Oh, okay, I know where you're going.
And it's like, guys, let's just, leave it as it is. Don't make no noise about it. Just let people forget. Let the next Star Wars Episode 9 overtake and people forget about it, and then we just go our separate ways. No, man, don't do it. I think at this point, us, gamers, Star Wars fans, we deserve a little bit more respect. I know, and there's a thing as well. They've been pushing a lot of Battlefront 2. You know what I'm saying? A lot of characters they've been pushing out. So I think hopefully that's their last straw. And they're like, okay, this is our last project. Let's push as much as we can, get people playing as much as possible, and then we just bust case. But this is the last week touching it. And that's it. And I don't know. Or, yeah, no. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Sick and tired. I know you're dropping Dooku, Grievous, and all that, and that is fine. Good. Keep doing that. Keep the ones who are enjoying Battlefront 2 engaged. But let's move on. Let's move on from what you guys have done and the stuff that you guys have tarnished with the whole money situation.
I want to add one more thing to it. All right, now, if at Star Wars Celebration they show this game and they show a whole madness, that will solidify it's coming out this year, and I will then understand why they've been quiet.
Right.
But if it's minimal at Star Wars Celebration
or zero,
you
know it's not coming.
Yeah,
out.
It's finished. It's finished.
Done.
Boy.
That's actually a good point with Celebration, which is
it's in a couple months.
Yeah,
it's in a couple months.
Cool. But no, let's keep it moving.
I don't know, like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Like this is, I don't even know what to expect from this game. What was it, third person? Obviously, the guys that made Titanfall. So obviously, for me, that number 2 was really good. But I don't know how they would make a Star Wars game. I don't know why they've been putting this project. Like, you've gone from fighting Titans to...
Nah, you don't do that, man. Come on, man.
Jedi fighting.
Nah, I'm not with you on this, Sam. You're taking the wrong path. I can't follow you there.
I just want Titanfall to come out. To be honest,
I love
like,
that one,
I
you
want
know.
Titanfall to come out, but I don't know what Star Wars, to be honest.
Was that Padme? Yeah. Sorry.
Bruv. Now the reason I say that is because Sam, you are the resident gamer. We've seen these studios that don't
Amazing
make
stuff.
anything go over to something else
Yeah, do amazing stuff.
and make something mad. Like,
But
look
then
at
they've
bruv,
had their own
Killzone.
time.
The makers of Killzone
Yeah.
made Horizon.
Underneath what pressure?
But
We didn't even know they were making Horizon, right?
that's fine.
Exactly. But
These
now
man
these
hey,
guys been picked up by EA, and I'm like, make a Star Wars game.
These man, you don't know that. You don't know it worked. You don't know it happened like that. They could have asked for it, bruv. I'm just saying, bruv.
After Titanfall 2, they already announced they're gonna make Titanfall 3, and then they were like, oh, but we want you to do a Star Wars game. That's 2 projects. So you're either you're splitting the studio, or you're like, we don't want Titanfall yet because that did so horrible.
That whole studio is working on Star Wars, bruv. They're not working
I
on
hope so.
Titanfall, fam. There's
They're
no
not,
one in
they're
that
not.
office working on Titanfall 3, fam. I know you want it, but it's not happening.
Yeah, I hope not, because well, anyway, anything to do with EA gets a name from me. So, lose that license, give it to someone else that would do way better. Maybe Sony, or that'd be an exclusive. Ooh,
There's no way Star Wars ever goes PlayStation exclusive. No.
I know, I was about to say that wouldn't happen.
Never.
Like EA Disney want everyone to have everything, so it won't go to Sony. But swiftly moving on. So to Marvel Alliance 3, The Black Order. I believe this is a Switch exclusive. I can't remember the last time we got an Alliance game. Was it like PlayStation 2 or something like that? No, wait, it was PS3 actually. It was PS3, but now it's becoming exclusive to the Switch. Raven, have you played it in the Alliance games?
No, I have not.
Okay.
But did I hear you correctly? Switch only?
Switch exclusive, yes, only. You're not gonna get it anywhere else. So I was wondering if you're interested in.
I could
seeing about this title.
I could see myself if it's if the game looks lit. I haven't seen. Has there anything been released on this?
Yeah, I think there's a premiere trailer. I think it got announced at one of the Nintendo expos.
How long ago was this?
I think it was it was last year actually. I believe.
Oh shit.
It was believable.
Okay, send me the link afterwards. Let me see what I want. Because I'm obviously with the Switch now. I'm looking for games for it. I mean, right now, I literally smashed up Pokemon, and I was just sitting there collecting dust in it. So I need more games. If the game is good, I'm up for it. And can you sort of play online?
In fact, that's the thing. It's still in development, so
okay.
it is a single player game at the moment. Initial release for 2019, but
Because I would love to play online with my nephews and give them a smackdown. Because sometimes they be trying it with uncle over here, and
oh my lord,
you got to put them in place. You know what I'm saying? And they do love. They're really heavy into the comic book world, innit? So this would be perfect. Especially for the ones who live abroad, who I don't see as much. So this would be perfect for us to connect and have some fun.
I was about to say, because you're all going to be in the same team, so I don't know why you want to be smacking at your teammates, Raven.
It's my nephews. Sometimes,
Go give them that clip, yeah?
Yeah, man, you got to let them know that uncle's legit like that, innit? So I'm saying.
All right, cool. Joe, what are you saying?
Yeah, I've never been interested in these Marvel Alliance games, man.
Have you played any of them?
I've played them, yeah. I've played them. I think it was Marvel Alliance 2. I played. It's interesting because you just love the characters. It makes you want to play the game. But really, these kind of games are not for me, where you can just pick four random Marvel characters to put, like Wolverine and Magneto and Spider-Man and Gamora. Like, you can just put that team together and have them fight. It gets messy. The combat is much like the Kingdom Hearts type combat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're just running around, smashing everything. It's not focused enough story-wise for me. I just don't really like these games. I think these characters should be separated. Individual games should be made about them. And I think Marvel, even though they are now doing a better job of that, they should have been doing that from the beginning. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, this game don't interest. Obviously, it's on a Switch exclusive, which I think makes sense because probably no one on consoles want to play these games anyway. Not they don't want to play them, but it would look better on a Switch. If you get what I'm saying. Like if this was on VR, I'd probably pick it up.
Right.
Because it's a, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy, like you don't need to focus much. I hope that's the right term. I hope everyone understands what I'm trying to say with that. But
like a pick up and play kind of.
Yeah, it's just a pick up and play. Who cares what's going on in the story kind of game, man. So yeah, man.
All right, cool. For me, I'll say this gets a yay for me. I hope it comes out this year. Like the Switch getting an exclusive like this as well. I think that would bring more people into the console, especially that's outside of Nintendo fans, because obviously like the Switch has all got all the exclusives and stuff. So if you're like a Marvel fan and you got a Switch, this is more up your alley. And yeah, it's been a while since we've got like a Marvel Alliance game, so I think this is the right time. We've got loads of movies out, you know, most of the characters by now, even if they probably still got their old original comic book look in this game, you still know their names and stuff. So like you're saying, people would have known Gamora when we was playing like Alliance 2 or whatever. So you've got more favorites now, they're more likely to be in this game. So yeah, I'll say that's a good look. I'll say that's a good look indeed. And the Black Order, so I'm guessing that's Thanos' team as well. So you're going to be facing them in the RPG kind of element. So I think that's kind of live. And yeah, I'll say that's a yay. And next up on the list is World War Z. So we've got the movie from Brad Pitt from way back when. This thing is now getting a game. I did put in a chat that there's a trailer so we could react to that whenever we can. But this is getting a game released for this year.
Oh, they've got the trailer for the game?
Yeah. I haven't seen it because we might want to react to that. So, Joe, what do you think about a World War Z game?
I think this World War Z game is just a response to Days Gone.
They are kind of like the same kind of zombies, right?
Exactly
like
the same kind of zombies.
They see, they run, horde-like, building against the wall to get to you kind of thing.
I don't even see the point in this game. Like, where's the sequel for the movie that was supposed to happen? Like,
That's a very good question.
I'd be more interested in that. And this game coming out makes me think the sequels may be coming. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I don't care. Like, I don't care. No, I'm just going to say no. It's not going to come out this year. Okay. It's going to come out the same year the movie comes out. The sequel at the end. That's it. No.
Okay. Raven, what's up?
I didn't know anything about this game coming out. I've watched the movie. Question. Is it me, or does it feel like we're getting back into the whole zombie trending thing again?
I don't think we're getting back into it.
Or is it just me because I'm getting quite a lot of information on it now? And
I just think it's the zombie thing never ended. It's like the vampire thing. Like it's always consistently there. It's just whether the general public are all on it or not.
Right,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, and right now the general public's not all on zombie games, but the zombie games will continue to come out.
Oh,
that's what I think.
No, you are right. Maybe it's just me, obviously not being plugged in as much, but obviously, you know, was it last year we saw that trailer where they got loads of zombies coming out of a container? Was it last year? Or
that's Days Gone.
Days Gone. Oh, that's Days Gone. So you like it just feels like I'm getting a lot of, you know, zombie vibes. But I did watch World War Z with Brad Pitt. It was calm. Whether the movie's coming out or not, I don't know, fam. What are you asking me for? Shoot, go ask the gamers, man. Stop asking me silly questions.
Well, you're part of TCN, fam. So yeah, you're a gamer now, whether you like it or not. Whether you play 1 or 5 a year, you're a gamer, fam.
Man's not a gamer, fam.
You're
I will never claim that. I'll be the first one to tell you too.
I don't want to give you that title now, innit? Like,
We already know you're fraudulent. So if you're taking Raven under your wing, that's fine.
Listen, how is the guy who's not even entitled to his title gonna give me a title based on that subject? How does that even make sense, fam? I don't even want that title from you, fam.
It don't matter if you want the title or not. I'm giving you the title, fam.
Sam, until
you play a game, you got a console in your house.
That's
you are
fine.
a gamer. Fam, you got 2 consoles,
fam. You know what's funny? I use this console to watch more movies and series than I play games, fam. That should tell you like the purpose of this thing, innit? Like,
the same with TVs nowadays. People use the internet, like browse on their TV more than they use it on their computer. But that's what we do, innit? That's what we do.
Joe, what's your take on this guy trying to give me this title, fam? Like,
bruv, I've already said Sam is a fraudulent dude.
What are you talking about?
If you accept this title,
I'm not accepting it.
I know you're not accepting it, but if you was to accept this title, that would also make you a fraudulent. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's all I'm saying, bruv. Sam can give out whatever he wants.
About fraudulent. Fake news. Fake news.
Bruv, the fam's like, I love it when you say fake news because the fam's here. They see all the videos. They see the fraudulent stuff you be doing,
Like
fam.
what?
Bruv, you ain't start streaming until last week, mate.
All right. Last week.
Didn't know what to say.
Rubbish. Right, last week. Did you see my first stream?
Oh my God.
Did you see my first stream?
Bruv.
Yeah,
Man
that
just
was
got
last
internet, bruv.
Bruv.
Week. Like last week.
You just got internet,
Not
G.
trying to
Was that
hear
last
what-
week?
You
not
just got
trying to hear what
internet.
Was that
you're
last
talking
week?
about,
It
bruv.
might have been. I don't know.
See, look, get your time
Fraudulent,
right.
man.
Get
Yeah,
your time right.
fraudulent,
Get
man.
your fraudulent stamps
Fraudulent,
right. And all
man.
that
And now he's
nonsense.
he's trying to night, man, underneath his fraudulent banner.
But I don't have to. I don't have to.
I don't
Man
need
say
that in
he's
my
not a
life.
gamer. As soon as you play a game, you are a gamer.
Nah, that's not how being a gamer works.
Yeah,
Not in my
fam.
eyes, fam.
Is it?
No.
Well, how does a gamer work then?
You got to be a gamer to be a gamer,
That
fam.
makes no
Like,
sense.
not everyone's a baller, fam. There's certain men who play basketball, but they're not ballers, fam.
Woo!
And there's certain men who play games but ain't gamers, fam. Like that's life, mate. That is life.
You play games on the regular, you're a gamer, innit?
Nah. Not in my eyes, innit?
It's not in your eyes.
Not in my eyes. I've got nothing against anyone not being a game. Like, guys, if you casually play games, that's fine. You casually play games. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any degree of anything that you do. But, bruv, there's basketball players and there's ballers. There's people who play games and there's gamers, innit? There's people who play football and there's footballers, fam. Like, it's not the same thing, innit? It's not the same thing. Like, there's man with YouTube channels that ain't YouTubers, innit? You understand?
Woo!
You understand?
Woo! Levels.
That's my life, innit? That's my life. I don't
Levels.
understand, innit?
Yeah, all right, cool. You don't understand. It's fine. All right, moving on swiftly. I'm going to ask this question to Joe. Dragon Ball Project Z. What's going on with that? You think it's coming out
Wait,
this year?
you just skipped overkills.
Oh, that's already out. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
So you're not talking about that.
No, that's dead.
So you're saying your notes are wrong?
Stuff I'm talking about, fam.
Anyway, so this actually might be the 2018 list, like I said in the beginning. Anyway, but Dragon Ball Project. I told you I'm not talking about anything Dragon Ball Z related.
Okay. What are you saying?
I love it. I did like the trailer. The trailer did look good. But that's me, and I'm not. I haven't played Dragon Ball since PSP. And which one was that, Joe? Dragon Ball what? Something 2 or was that on PSP?
I don't know, the battle one where it was like 3-on-3 battles.
Something like that, bro.
I can't remember.
But that's the last, and that was like what, like maybe 10 years ago or something, right? I mean, when did PSP cease to exist?
Like 2010 or something like that? Or even before that.
You know, so I mean, I like the trailer, but I've also have been reading a lot of the comments on that trailer reaction that we did, and a lot of people are not happy.
Really?
You know, have you read the comments?
A little bit.
Yeah, there's some people like, oh, you know, it seems like we're getting the same thing. They're not reshaping, revamping things. You know what I mean? So, is it coming out? Well, I guess the game is coming out because, shoot, they just dropped Dragon Ball Super Broly, so they have to capitalize on that. You know, they have to capitalize on that. And, you know, Dragon Ball is something that's been hot for the past few games. I mean, they had Xenoverse. I know you guys played. There was the other one. Which ones you guys played after that?
Xenoverse 2.
2, and then there wasn't there another one?
Fighters, Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse, the first one.
Which one was the last one you played? Was it 2? Xenoverse 2?
I played Fighters and then Xenoverse
Fighters,
2,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can see like there's like a thing going on, and they keep it on both of it. So it doesn't make sense why it wouldn't come out. So yeah, I really think that game's coming out.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, like it seems like they've got like a steady plan going. I don't know how they are able to develop and kind of manage all these like Dragon Ball games. Obviously, they said they had like in 1 year they had Xenoverse 2 come out, and another year they had Fighters, and another year they got this coming out. Like that is like a lot. So I don't know if they're bringing in more studios or what kind of workforce they got going on, but like yeah, I think like you're saying, they are making sure that this Dragon Ball train is going to keep on going. Obviously, Super's got a new arc coming out as well, so yeah, like it would only make sense that you would make sure that everyone stays locked into some kind of Dragon Ball content, rather it be a game, a movie, a TV show, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll say like this year, Dragon Ball projects looking kind of strong. So moving on next to the other game is Death Stranding, behind the maker of the Metal Gear series. We did a trailer action. I think was it last year? Obviously last year because this year's just beginning. Touted for 2019. What do you think, Raven?
Yeah, we did a trailer not too long ago, wasn't it? And he looked a bit mad. He had the whole thing with the skull with the thing behind it. Is it coming out? Shoot, I don't know. Shout out to Troy Baker, man, like Troy Baker on this thing. But other than that, shoot, I don't know. You asking me questions for, bro. I'm not the game around here.
No,
I don't know. Shit. It's like, quit asking me silly questions, yo.
I can't
ask me questions of games that I know. Games
know
that
about
you know.
this, man.
I only know about the trailer we did, but anything
so
other
like,
than that.
do you think it looks polished enough to be out? Do you think they've done enough groundwork to be like, yeah, this is coming out later on in the year? What do you think?
Bruv, how can I answer the question when I've only seen one trailer, which is a trailer? It's not even like game footage. So
game footage in it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, fam. I don't know anything. Like, stop asking me
I'm gonna keep
questions.
asking you questions.
Like, I don't know. I can't inform people of something or give an opinion when I have no clue. But bruv, some trailer reactions, I'm just dragged to be at that trailer reaction, innit? Like, that's it. Like Raven, you're part of the fam. You have to be here. Hold it down. That's it.
That's what it goes.
From what I saw, it looked intriguing, but I don't know. Is it coming out or not? Guys, you tell me. Jump in the comment section below and let me know if you think the game's coming out.
Joe.
No.
Whoa.
It's not coming out, man. Come on, man.
You don't think they're finished at all? Like,
No.
you think they still got a lot to do?
Kojima, yeah? It's not done, man. It's not done, bro. This is coming out on PS5, man.
Oh, yeah, this was the game that you was talking about. Did these men take like 10 years to make a game?
Something like that.
Was this one of them?
Yep.
All right.
So
See?
that's it. It's coming out on PS5. Or it's going to be like one of the last games on PS4 and it's still not coming out this year.
Bro, I'll still say maybe towards the end of the year. Because what? This got, I think, announced almost 2-3 years ago.
Kingdom Hearts got announced 7 years ago,
The
man.
reason why that got pushed back because the guy who was directing it, writing and all that other stuff, he had other projects to do.
Kojima's not done, man.
Kojima's
not done, fam.
Obviously, he wants to make sure this game is crystal crisp after his legacy got taken away from him.
That's why it's not coming out 2019, mate.
So obviously, he wants to make sure everything's good.
Nah, bruv. And they probably just got a whiff of the PS5 engine that PlayStation are going to announce. They're like, yeah, we got to go back to the drawing board. We can soup this thing up. Fam, it's not done. It's not coming out.
I'll say it's going to come out.
All right,
maybe
cool.
though, so. All right, quickly moving on. Pokemon for the Switch. Obviously, we had the Pokemon Go game come out last year. That was like a little teaser saying, oh yeah, we got Pokemon on the Switch. But we're going to let you guys know for the Switch, a main game, Pokemon game is coming out. Joe, what do you think?
New Pokemon games coming out every year for the Switch, mate. That's the end.
So you think one's coming out this year, yeah?
One's coming out in 2019. One's coming out in 2020. One's coming out in 2021.
Okay.
And for every year forward. If they don't, they're nuts.
You think you pick this one up?
Depends if it's a real Pokemon game.
Yeah,
like-
suppose this is like deep. Obviously, everyone was complaining how easy or super how am I call it? Soup down this Pokemon Go one was. So like, we're gonna make a mainstay Pokemon game.
Well, look, I'll pick it up, but I'm not picking it up. Well, firstly, they've got to announce it. It's got to come out. I've got to see that it's the real thing. And secondly, I'm not picking up a Switch until I'm officially off Vita Island. My Vita is still...
I thought you was officially done with it.
No, I'm leaving Vita Island, but I've
Okay.
still got the Vita.
Okay.
Till the Vita is gone,
What do you mean gone? Gone where? As in like you sell it or...
selling it,
You sell it? Wow.
pass it on, whatever.
Why don't you just keep it? Like...
Vita's been a disappointment, man.
I know it has, but I just feel that consoles are one of those things that you just don't sell. Like, I still got my PSP.
Does it work?
Yeah, it just needs a battery.
I might see.
There was nothing wrong with it.
I don't care about the Vita, man.
I know you don't. It
man.
was the biggest disappointment. And you had like for 3 years. You've actually had that since we started the channel.
Yeah, it's whack, man. It's whack.
That is a madness.
They don't care about it, so I don't see how I can care about it. I tried my hardest to care about the Vita. Vita, fam. Just can't do it, man. Every time I look at it, I'm just get mad.
Do Do you guys remember when you guys used to do a PS Plus of the month, and every
month I'm triggered
man
about how
was
dead the games
triggered
were.
about PS Vita games.
I can still get triggered. I still get triggered about them. It's just not on video. It's just at home.
Guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go back in time in our videos and look for PlayStation Plus videos that Mr. Blistek and Jay I Can Win used to do every single month. For how long did you guys do that? For a year?
I don't know. But the games were dead.
Smart.
In fact, they're getting cut off. I think this might be the last.
This is the last month of PlayStation Plus and PS3 Vita games.
That's it.
Coming out on PlayStation Plus.
After that, no more.
Yeah.
It's PS4 games.
This lineup's decent as well. Well, the PlayStation lineup's decent. PS3's got Metal Gear coming out. They're dropping Metal Gear. PS4's getting For Honor. There's 2 other games there.
Hitman as well.
Oh yeah, Hitman Season 1's coming out.
Guys, this man's made me sick.
Do you know why Hitman makes me sick? Yeah, because I waited for there to be a 70% discount. Bought it for £30. Yeah, for the full season. The game's whack, and now they're releasing it on PlayStation Plus for free.
So that means don't buy number 2.
No, don't buy number 1. Buy number 2. Oh, listen, and if you buy number 2, this is it. If you buy number 2 and you've got number 1, you get every mission that is in number 1 on number 2 on a brand new engine. Now, if that doesn't say, guys, sorry for making a shit game, bleep that, get the timestamp, 210, yeah? If that doesn't say sorry for making a crap game, I don't know what does, mate. We've made a brand new game on a brand new engine, and we're going to give you every mission from the previous game because we know it was crap. And bruv, Hitman is one of those franchises. I'm not going to say I'm going to boycott or anything like that, but I don't think I'm picking up another Hitman game. And this new one still ain't got a platinum trophy.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
I'm done with Hitman.
They know what they're doing then.
Hitman Absolution was the best Hitman game I ever played in my life.
Boy, Raven. Pokemon for the Switch, main Pokemon game. So you're not gonna get that watered down Pokemon Go.
Well, I got that one.
Or yeah, you're not getting that anymore.
I got
hopefully.
that one.
So hopefully, new Pokemon, new generation, whole new city, all of that.
Yeah, man. I mean, from my understanding and knowledge, it's they're gonna like do it properly. You know what I'm saying? And by the end of this one, that one that PlayStation, the Pokemon Go that I've just been playing is like, that was sort of like the prep for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm all in for it. I can't wait for it. And yeah, man, I'm all in for it, man. I'm all in for it. I need that Pokemon life for sure.
I was about to say, like, after looking at Pokemon Go, obviously they're trying to make it very, how can I say, compatible with the mobile version. If you've got the mobile version, you could go with the Switch version. You could trade Pokemon here, there, and everywhere. And like I said, it was just like the groundwork, the foundation for this one to be onto the Switch. So obviously, it's kind of weird because they always made sure that all their, how can I say, handhelds only had the Pokemon games. But obviously, this is like everything. This is a handheld. This is a stay-at-home console. So you can imagine now on your 4K TV at home, you're playing Pokemon.
Bruv.
And then when you want to go out, you can still play Pokemon.
Bruv, I'm telling you, man, like
everything.
Like
right
even though this one was watered down, but it was still really, really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I love the whole battle transitions they have now. Super sick. I love the fact that now you get to see the Pokemons like you would in real life. That is sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is super, super sick, bruv.
Cool. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Ghost of Tsushima. This came out in PlayStation Experience. We saw a very long trailer about obviously the times of where you're in, like, I think another kind of Japan setting. You're what do we call it, a samurai, and it looks super, super lit. Like, another exclusive as well, which I'm also glad about. They haven't gone too deep into the story. But yeah, we'll see. Raven, what do you think about this game? You think it's coming out this year? You think you're going to pick it up? What do you think? In fact, yeah, it's by Sucker Punch as well, who made Infamous, by the way. So they've also gone from making one game that everyone knows about to completely going left and be like, just do something else for a change.
I'm gonna be selfish.
Selfish, you know.
I'm gonna be selfish and say, look, fam, allow me with the gaming. Push this game till next year so then I can play. I already got like a samurai game for the year. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm ODing on games already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
I'm gonna say no only to play
I'm
it
done.
next year. Only to play it next year, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done.
So you
I'm
man
done.
can allow me with the game for that. So I'm being really, really selfish. But yeah, allow me. Let this game come next year, fam. Or at least. Okay, let's start. All right. I can say this. All right, yeah, but in December. Then we're
okay.
good. Then we good. Then we good. Then we
I
good.
like that. I like that.
Then we good.
This game's coming out this year. This is probably going to get Game of the Year. This is going to be the best game of 2019. And everyone should, like, this is going to be this year's God of War, fam. I was going to say to Raven, if you have got to choose out of this and the other one, get this. Do you know what I'm saying? Made by the people who made Infamous, Sony exclusive, bruv. Do you just not remember the moment in the trailer where the two warriors are just standing there looking at each other with the wind blowing and you can see every single petal moving with the music in the background?
Fam.
No. You're disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting the Bruce Lee picture that hangs up on your wall at home. This is what you're doing right now, yeah?
Oh my God.
Fam, this is it. I'm getting this game for sure. Look at the PlayStation exclusives we've got. Spider-Man, God of War, Detroit Becoming Human. PlayStation exclusives right now are all-time high, mate. You should be buying them. Don't even tell me what the game is. Blank cover. Buy it, fam. It's lit. It's lit. This is it. This coming out this year. This has to. They need this to come out this year,
want
fam.
me to stay broke, man.
Fam, it's cool, bruv.
I'm trying to come out the basement. God damn.
mad thing. Yeah, this game looks super live, but like I do like the whole samurai kind of look that they got going on. I just want to see more of the world. I want to know why this guy's like some kind of phantom as well. Like I want to know what story. I want to know what the story is about. Like I just want to go deep. And obviously, Sucker Punch, they know how to just do these things as well. Like the whole Infamous line in itself was crazy. And obviously, they knew that with what we call it, was it not Last Light? What's the
First Light and
First
Second
Light.
Son.
Second Son, that's what the other one was called. Like
This is their next game since then.
Yeah, exactly. They knew that they were only going to do it two ways. Either you're going to go super mad with all the superpowers, or just go somewhere else. And I'm glad they're going somewhere else. And I know the story here is just going to be crazy. But what are they going to add? That's the question. But yeah, if they can come out this year, bam, I'm all in. So next we've got Cyberpunk 2077. Joe, what do you think?
I really think this is going to come out this year, man. When you just look at all the other games that are coming out this year, like it's kind of a light. Like I don't think there's too many banging games. And I would think for this year to even come close to the last year we just had, we need Ghost of Tsushima to come out, we need Cyberpunk to drop, and we need the Star Wars game. If those three drop, third and fourth quarter, maybe, just maybe, and maybe another sleeper comes through, maybe this year could rival last year's games. If not, then I don't know. But Ghost of Tsushima is going to need some competition for Game of the Year, fam. Because any other game we've spoken about that's coming out this year, they're not getting Game of the Year. None of them.
None of them.
No, like what?
Not even Resident Evil? Like
Shut up. Resident Evil 2, get Game of the Year. It's coming out in February.
Why not? Well, because it came out so early.
Yeah.
Because it came out so early.
Yeah.
It's going to get forgotten about.
Yeah. Bruv, it's like the Oscars, mate. If you ain't coming out third, fourth quarter, it's icy for you, bruv. It's icy.
Set in the movies, fam.
Bruv.
Set in the movies.
When did God of War come out?
Like March time?
March?
Yeah.
that was
Real early.
That was an early game.
Real early.
That got pushed back from November the previous year. That don't count. That don't
How does
count.
it not count? It got released.
Its original date it was supposed to come out in November, right?
But it still got released in March.
It got pushed. It
don't matter.
And if it came out in November of the year
matter.
previous, it would have got Game of the Year then, because that's what they originally planned. And then
Well, there you
and
go.
that's what
Just
screwed
like
up
Red Dead.
I know, and that's what screwed up Red Dead Redemption. Because Red Dead Redemption, if God of War came out when it was supposed to come out, Red Dead Redemption would have got Game of the Year this year.
But
Do
it
you know what I'm
didn't.
saying? That was an accident. So that's an anomaly and an
Accident.
outlier.
It won whatever year it was going to come out regardless.
But where did they plan it for it to come out in the third and fourth quarter? That's what I'm saying. That's an anomaly, mate. That's an anomaly.
Take the movies, fam.
Bruv, Cyberpunk, Ghost of Tsushima needs some competition, so I'm going to say Cyberpunk's coming out this year.
All right.
That's it. And no other game. Go on. What other game besides? What game did you talk about? Resident Evil. It's not. First, let's not get Game of the Year anyway. But go on. What other game
What other game to come out this year that's been touted?
that you think could get Game of the Year?
Ooh, like I'd say, like right now,
None.
real
Exactly.
tough.
None.
Real tough.
Just say none, because it's the truth.
Real tough. All right, Raven, what do you think of Ghost? Cyberpunk 2077.
I did a trailer reaction and I don't know anything else about it.
Bruv, they did, and that's the thing. Cyberpunk gave us an hour of gameplay, of actual gameplay.
Oh yeah, we
fam.
did. We did like the long one, right?
Yeah,
Bruv, 40 minutes of gameplay, bruv. This
Yeah,
game's
we did
coming out
that.
this year, fam. This game's
yeah,
done,
there
man.
you
But
go.
the way they were talking about multiple paths,
The
like, all
game's
this kind of other
nah,
stuff,
bruv.
like,
If you're showing us an hour of gameplay,
Yeah,
they're on
that
job, man.
thing is done.
They're on
Yeah,
job,
so-
bruv.
Okay, I'll say yeah. There you
all
go.
right, cool. So yeah, all round then. And last but not least, The Last of Us 2. All right, number one, it was good on the PS3. It was so good. It got remastered onto the PS4. Made loads of sales still. And then obviously now we've got number 2 coming out. Slated for this year. Who knows? Raven, what do you think?
I don't know. Like, well, we did. When did we do the trailer reaction for this thing?
I think it was back
Last
on
year?
PlayStation Experience, yeah.
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 Then I mean, if it came out on the main thing, then I guess. I don't know. Stop asking me questions. I told you about these
Keep
things,
asking you
man.
questions, fam. You're here.
I'm gonna say yeah, just for the sake of saying yeah. But guys, please don't take my word for it. I'm not a gamer. I'm just saying because I'm compelled to say yes or no. So I'm gonna say yeah, just for the fact that it was on PS Experience.
Thank you. Joe, what are you saying?
This game's not coming out this year, man. This game.
Why didn't you just give me a heads up on that, fam? Come on, at least man would be on the
Bruv.
same.
When we started the podcast, I said when we started this section, I said games like The Last of Us ain't coming out till 2025. I said that.
Bruv, but
I said that.
Come on,
Get
bro.
me?
2025.
This game here, yeah, should be the launch title for the PS5, innit? That's what it should be. But obviously, you know, not everyone's buying PS5 day one, so they're gonna do the same process they did with The Last of Us.
Exactly.
It's gonna be one of the last games coming out on PS4, and it's gonna be one of the first games on PS5. But they're not announced. Look, PS5 is gonna get announced this year and come out whenever, maybe next year. That's when The Last of Us 2 is coming out, fam. Next year. It's not coming out this year.
Well, for me, you done?
Yeah, I'm done, man.
All right, for me, I'm saying this is coming out this year, innit? Like you're saying, they're going to do the same process. Like, they've gone too far in the development to, like, I don't know, go into the PS5 engine maybe, or try and remake stuff way too much now. Like, we've seen, like, a lot. We've seen, like, obviously the cutscenes. We've seen gameplay. I don't know if it's going to be dumbed down, because obviously, I think with The Last of Us, we got that same kind of treatment where they showed a lot of stuff. And when you play the game, obviously the game is still super, super good. But there was stuff that was cut out. It was like, wait. Wasn't that in the first one? So obviously, if they keep most of the gameplay elements that are in this game, I'm saying this game's almost like, this game's in the oven, fam. It's about to be taken out. So later on in the year, I'll say maybe October or November time. Yeah, we're going to see a release. It's kind of weird how games do this. Like, they don't give us a release date or don't show too much. But then, I don't know, like a month or two before the release date, like, yeah, boom. This is when it's going to come out. I think you said the same thing about God of War, where no release date for ages, and I think a month or maybe even 2 months before, it's like, oh, it's coming out March.
Interesting.
It's weird, right? I don't know. Maybe they're just that confident, exclusive and all that, or they just know that there's enough fans or enough hype behind the game. They'll be like, release date, go get it. And people just do. People just do the thing. So yeah, I say this is going to come out for this year. Is there any games you guys think will be held for next gen? So you're saying The Last of Us 2?
I don't think it's going to be held to next gen. It's going to get a version released on PS4.
Oh,
I think
version.
every game that we've seen actual gameplay for will get released on the PS4. But I'm not guaranteeing they're coming out this year.
Okay, cool. So definitely thinking PS5, yeah, definitely come out 2020. It'd be weird to just hold back a game development just to be on the next console. Especially when you're going so far anyway. It's like you're saying, if you've seen gameplay footage and stuff, I don't know why you would want to do that. But that's a bit weird. Is there any top 3 games you guys going to get definitely this year from what we've seen? Top 3 games that you will definitely get.
Well, top 3. Well, one of them I've already got it.
There you go.
So
So
I'm
you got
playing
Kingdom
already.
Hearts.
Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts. Well, the Division 2, that's already been pre-ordered. That's, and I don't know. Well, March is around the corner, so Sekiro.
Ooh, over Mortal Kombat.
I would, from how I feel, I'm on that one right now. But like I said, more combat is 50-50. So I need to see that. But I'm torn, yeah.
All right, cool. Joe, interesting answer. What you got?
The Division, Ghost of Tsuhima.
Okay, cool. Nothing else? Nothing you would lean towards that coming out this year or anything like that?
To say top 3, I'd be disrespecting. To put Days Gone in my top 3, I'd be disrespecting other games in it. So no, do you get me? But I mean, I'd say the Star Wars game, even though I'm not going to play it. Do you know what I'm saying? There would be the top 3 games I'm excited. The Star Wars game will be a game I'll just watch other people play if it comes out. I'll just watch other people play it. That's cool.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, for me, Kingdom Hearts was definitely a day one. Devil May Cry because I've been waiting for so long. I love that series. Definitely picking up day one. And like I said, I fight out almost every year. So Mortal Kombat 11 is going to get that. Definitely. Like, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely going to play Mortal Kombat 10 before that release date. Hopefully. And then, see where we go from there. So, guys, this has been podcast 21. Thanks for locking in. Shout out to all the patrons. Thanks for all your support, your help. Thanks for keeping on the lights. Thanks for getting us a new editor to help Raven out with his 5 a.m. to midnight streams. That's always around. And thanks for all the followers, the subscribers. Thanks to all you guys. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the best. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And we'll see you on the next podcast. Peace.
Boys.